Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Thought can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. Welcome to episode 117 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. We are your woke breakfast club, your woke shade room. We are your woke New York undercover of YouTube. We are the woke Avengers. We are the woke Justice Gang. We are the woke Losers Club. We are the woke Hellfire Club. We are the League of Extremely Woke Gentle People. We are everything woke, everywhere woke, all at once, and all of that with a dash of sass on. Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope everyone's good. We got a lot to talk about. We got a X-Men 97 season 2 trailer that dropped yesterday, I believe it was. And we also got a little business to suss out in regards to the second phase of the DC So White campaign, and that is DC Blackout. It is a thing. It has happened. It has moved forward, and it was something that honestly was a long time coming. I don't think anyone should be surprised that it is ultimately happened or anything of that magnitude. Let me put this over here so it is over there, and do that, and boom, there we go. But yeah, no one should be surprised. No one should be surprised at all. I mean, this is a thing that honestly, I kind of knew when this whole thing started that this is exactly what was going to wind up happening. So there is no surprise there. But we're gonna talk. I'm gonna say one more thing about it, and then we'll talk about it some more a little later in the show. But for those, you probably saw the video that I dropped earlier today about the DC Blackout. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a full boycott of DC Comics, and it's funny. I was actually gonna save it for later, but somebody brought it up, so I'm gonna go into it just a little bit more than I had already planned to. Let me pull up said a chat and entertain me 616 with the 8 months. Thank you for the Blur Club Silver. It says, if DC said black characters are all caps woke, you shocked? Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna say this as respectfully as humanly possible. That's a dumb question to ask me because I've been telling y'all that shit for a long time, but a little bit differently. Because here's the thing. I know a little bit of information that y'all don't. So I'll just say it's not that they think black characters are woke. Not now, at least. But just like I said in my video, which I'm hoping you watched, DC Comics is risk averse. Now, what does risk averse mean? We'll talk about it a little bit later in the show. But just know that is terminology I have heard thrown around by people who may or may not have used to work at DC Comics. So we'll just, I'll just leave it there. Also, please always remember to capitalize the B in black. Always. It's capitalized B all year round. It is capitalized all across the board. Whole word, all caps, in February. That is That is the mission statement going forward. That's all I'm saying.
Because every month is February. He has a follow-up question. What I meant, or clarification, what I meant was, are they using the idea of black characters being woke to not publish them in their own comic?
No, that is not. So once again, what it comes down to
upgraded
is
to gold, by the way.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. But the thing is, it's not about being, at least not in their eyes, considered woke. What it is that they have a perception about black titles, and it's a perception they have strictly because they inflicted it upon themselves. And it's very, once again, the same thing I harped about in that video, probably for longer than I even meant to, was the idea that black comics don't sell. But once again, I don't have the sign right here, but I think I'm going to end up making one. But black comics are perceived as not being popular nor selling well, but the reality is that black comics are not promoted well. As in comparison to their white counterparts. DC Comics will roll out trailers, they will roll out whole social media blitz for white books. But when a black book comes, popping along, case in point, like what I mentioned with the new history of the DC universe, the Dakota incident, there was a whole trailer for that comic that was made, and it was not made by DC Comics. DC Comics did not want to pay to promote that book. One of the writers for the book, Joseph P. Illich, had to come out of his own pocket to make that trailer and put it on the internet and get it circulating around. DC did not repost or use that trailer in anything. And they didn't talk about the Dakota incident, a book that was a very important book. However, they did not talk about it except for 2 times. When it was initially announced, and when the announcement that the second printing was going to happen. That was it.
Yeah.
I have their entire social media feed screen capped. They never brought up the Dakota incident until people, honestly, in similar ways to some other comic YouTubers out there that didn't decide to talk about the Dakota incident till they saw it was trending. They saw, oh, this is major news. I got to get on this. That's how DC was. And, I'm just saying,
you mentioned
man.
Something interesting about old dude who paid for the advertising, and that is genuinely, I'm not even being facetious here, genuinely a little bit shocking, because you would think that if it's going to come free, then all right, why not? Right? It just makes them more money. So then if you don't use that trailer and it didn't cost you any money, where's the risk at? Like who are you being risk averse toward? You don't want to piss off your chuds. That's what it is. That's
100% what it is. Matter of fact, let's. That is a ding, ding, ding. That is that is exactly what it is. It is 100% that. It is that they know what perception is, and they know what is going to happen. They know that they're going to piss off a certain subsector of their fan base. But also at the same time, we got to remember, this is the same company that was wanting to make their first black character-led ongoing series in main continuity back in 1977. They wanted to make it the Black Bomber. Does anyone in this chat know who the Black Bomber is? I'm going to go and tell you right now, you're probably not going to find a whole heap of a lot of information because the character never saw the light of day, to my understanding. But it is a urban legend that was proven true because the creator of Black Lightning, Jenny Isabella, has talked about it. Now, you will probably see something in relation to a character by the name of the Brown Bomber. Different character, but the idea is still the same. This was the god Dwayne McDuffie poking fun at the idea of there being a character in DC's comic continuity called the Black Bomber. Like this is a shot. This was a shot from inside the house at DC Comics. And basically what it was, the Brown Bomber, and here, I'll pull this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. You will be equally as irritated and probably annoyed as I was when I initially found out about this. But yeah, this was from Justice League of America number 26 that Dwayne McDuffie was on. And basically, we see that, they're having a meeting of the current roster of the Justice League of America. This was at a time where the Justice League had an absolutely huge roster. Like, I'm talking, when I say, like, the roster for the Justice League was probably the largest it had ever been up until recently, I am not fucking kidding you on that. This was the roster of the Justice League kind of in and around that time. Every motherfucker you see on this picture, here, let's zoom in. Every motherfucker you see on this image is a member of the Justice League of America. This is a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Everybody was getting membership. Everybody was getting membership around the sumbitch. But no, basically the Brown Bomber, as he was introduced in the Justice League of America series under Dwayne McDuffie, was introduced as a joke version of the character. The Brown Bomber was supposed to be a white man who basically looks like a bog standard, just regular garden variety white man until he yells the words Black Power, by which he would turn into a super powerful black man with an afro. And then would also speak in very terrible jive. You see here we're saying, man, what's happening, baby? Meet the Brown Bomber. I only have my powers when I turn black, or should I say African American. Anyway, they only last for 1 hour. I call it CPT. And you notice how Vixen says, no, you absolutely can't. Now, some people, when they initially saw this, they thought that this was, dead ass. It was not dead ass. This was Dwayne McDuffie taking the piss. He was taking the piss out of DC Comics, and it was because there was an actual Black Bomber character. This was the original version of Black Lightning, and it was the same exact premises. The only difference would be is it's not really specifically stated here, but in the original Black Bomber pitch, the Black Bomber was actually a white man, a racist white man, mind you, who, when he said the words Black Power, he would turn into a black man with superhuman abilities and things of that nature. It was the same exact premise. Only thing is, DC was dead ass serious about it, and there's even a quote from Jenny Isabella talking about how they even had a line in the original script where when the Black Bomber discovered that one of the people he was saving was a black person, or one of the people he saved was a black person, he referred to them as a jungle bunny. So, yes, this was a thing. This was a thing. This is not me making shit up. This was real. This was real. It was very real. The creator of Black Lightning confirmed. That was how Jenny Isabella stepped in and basically was like, in the words of what I think is probably one of the most stone cold of wrestlers that has ever existed in the face of this here Earth and any other Earth in the multiverse. But basically, that is how we got Black Lightning. Jenny Isabella came in, saved it. So, getting away from that, though, I want to save more of that talk for later, because I do have someone I'm going to try and get to come on and chit-chat with us about it. But, yes. In the meantime, though, but while we wait to reach that point, there is a little something that I want you all to take a look at while we're chatting. Man, I almost don't want to change it because it's at this perfect moment right now. Oh my God, it's at this perfect moment. We got a 616 on the change.org. I have to screenshot this, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize, but yeah, we got to get that. Yeah, sorry. I have to freeze Robo up there for a second. But yes, there is we have a 616 on the change.org that we posted up yesterday. I'm gonna zoom this in so y'all can see it a little bit better. But yes, we launched a change.org under DC So White. End the Black Superhero Drought. And basically, we're trying to get to 1,000 signatures. I mean, really, the goal is to get even beyond that. But right now, we have been cruising towards that 1,000 signatures. So if you have the time, please go to the change.org. I'm actually going to copy this right here, and I'm going to post it into the chat so you guys can go take a look at that, and we will get that here. Can I just post it from here? Yeah, let's post it from here. Man, Instagram, get up out my way. Bye. No. Anyway,
drop the link in the chat.
Oh, I got it right here.
Okay.
I got this. I got this. Boom, boom, boom. It was being weird. Why is it doing that? Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that version. We want this version. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. But yes, it should pop up here in just a minute. But basically, we got the change.org popping off. Actually, you know what? I don't think it did do it. Go ahead and put it in there. It's being weird. It's being weird, and I don't like it. I don't like it. There it is. Boom. Drop that shit. Go hit up the change.org. People have been responding very favorably to it. We've actually been kind of learning today that a lot of people have been really, really resonating with the DC Blackout, and people who have been we've actually discovered more recently there were some people rocking with us we didn't even know about. We saw some people on TikTok posting videos and on Instagram posting images, videos, so on and so forth. People on Facebook. So yeah, I mean, like I said, people, and I want people to understand this because everybody gets this so wrong. And I promise we'll talk about X-Men 97 season 2, and then we'll come back to this later. But I do want to make sure we say this up front because there's always some person who sees what we're talking about and they don't listen to anything we have to say. They just make up in their own mind whatever it is that they want to make up that's going to help them sleep better at night to be the thing that we said. What we said, this is not begging for scraps. This is not begging for representation the way people want to frame it as. This is us letting them know that if they are going to choose to not put their black characters that they have been literally holding hostage, and I want to make something clear here, they have a lot of black characters. I'm so tired of people passing around that narrative that, oh, there's only like 3 or 4 black characters. Why are y'all being so aggro about it? It's just 3 or 4. It's not like they have like a whole bunch of black characters. That's a lie. They actually have quite a few black characters, and these are just some of them. This is still not a full exhaustive list of black characters at DC Comics. This is not. This is actually, I would still say, very far from it. We're still looking at, like, I would say this is probably about, I would maybe say like 10, 15, maybe 20% of the black characters that exist in DC Comics. So this is embarrassing. This is absolutely positively embarrassing. They should be ashamed of themselves. But the thing is, what we're saying is that if you don't want to use these characters, because see, this is the thing. They're acting like we're not taking anything away from them. We're saying take this shit out your pull box. Take DC Comics, all of it, Absolute, Vertigo, everything. Take all that shit up out your pull box. And because if you're not gonna hook us up, why should we hook you up? That's what we're saying. That's not begging for anything. That's just making a very declarative statement that you have nothing for me, therefore I take my business elsewhere. That's all that is. And if you want to characterize that as begging, well, that just shows me you have a very loose grasp of the English language and the way shit works. Nobody gets what they want by shutting the fuck up and not saying anything and just sitting here on their hands and being quiet and going, I sure do hope they give me something one day soon if I just be patient and not say anything. No, that's not how you get anything. That's not how anything has ever been gotten. The only people who get to get shit that way is like rich people. Rich white people specifically. But everything that you want.
I think it's interesting how they always are telling black folks to shut up about it and, oh my God, you're always complaining and yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
But they never shut the fuck up about that.
Right. It's the culture war.
Yeah. It's like you can shut the fuck up about it. You know what I mean? Like, but there's nothing they won't bitch about.
No,
nothing. Like if there's somebody gay, if there's somebody black, if there's a woman, if there's this or that, it's like nothing but nonstop fucking crying. God forbid,
bitching, moaning, and crying.
You can select your pronouns. God forbid, you will never fucking hear the end of it. But if you have your favorite publisher put out white character after white character after white character after white character, side black character, nope, just kidding, they were actually just Asian, and it was like it's like you're not allowed to complain about that, but you're allowed to complain about he, him, she, her, well,
it's the same shit they do. They always say, well, why don't you just go make your own characters? Why are you always trying to change ours? Why are you trying to put representation in our shit? Why don't you just go make your own characters? But then here's the thing they do. We go do that, and then what do? They go run over to that shit and they go, this is woke. This is woke bullshit. Oh my God, there's no white people. Where are we? Where's our representation? That's what they do. And I'm going to say something too, because I'm not just talking about the
Sweet Baby Ink.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
And I'm not just talking about, the white chuds. I want to talk about some of these buck dancing niggas too, because there's some Negroes out here that are sick and in desperate need of medicine. But I don't have any medicine for them, so they're gonna have to find it elsewhere. But the thing is, I've seen some black folks that'll sit up here and be like, man, I'm just make my own shit. I don't need no damn DC, Marvel, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's the thing. We're not saying we need anything. What did we say? We said, if you're not going to do this, we just take our money and spend it elsewhere. What does that imply? Because people always assume that means we're not going to go support black indie creators. Like, no, we're going to go over here and support these black indie creators over here. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to, and anybody else who's giving us representation. Because basically, what was it? I think I said this the other day. I saw a book on the shelf, had a black woman on the cover. It's not even by a black person, I think. I just saw a black woman on the cover, said, yeah, let me get that up off you. I go where I see the representation. That's where I go. I go to my black indie creators. I go to Image Comics. I go to Boom Studios. I go to Dark Horse or Vault or Mad Cave or Ignition Press. I go where I see Negroes. I go spend dollars, because to me, that's the type of shit I want to see. If I want to go see 50 white books, all white books getting released every month, then I will come see DC Comics. Then I will come visit DC Comics and see what they have on offer, because I think I literally pointed this out the other day. They have right now, current slate in continuity, not counting everything else. If I wanted to count everything else, it would look even worse. But they out of 50, almost 50 some odd titles that they currently have that are in circulation right now, 28 of them are in main continuity, give or take. And I think out of that 28, 2, you can make a case for 3 center non-white characters, and only one of them actually centers anybody that's ever black at any one point in time, and that's only because it's a rainbow coalition of characters. So I mean, yeah. And what are those other 2 books? Because Green Lantern Corps is the one that has like more like black and brown people, but once again, it is basically just a rainbow coalition of people, so that's not that difficult. But like, you look at Batgirl, half Asian character. Kyle Rayner is the current Green Lantern, at least as far as like the main title goes. He's half Mexican, but that was something they retconned in after he was created. He was just regular ass white man for the longest time, and he doesn't really ever like talk about his Mexican heritage unless it's Latino, like Latin Heritage Month. Yeah, that's the only time it comes up.
Carry a bag of tamales.
yeah, he's got the bag of tamales. Like, hey, by the way, y'all, I'm Mexican. I hope y'all, man, I really hope y'all didn't forget. I really hope y'all ain't forget about your boy out here. You know me, man. I'm out, man. I got, hey, next time I'll get a sombrero so y'all know who your boy is.
That's right.
I'm gonna put on the poncho and with the sombrero, and then I'm gonna like.
Oh, that's only one country in Latin America. I don't care. You good?
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it all, man. I'm gonna show y'all. And if y'all don't believe me, I'm not lying about this shit. They did actually do this. This isn't bullshit. Yeah. They did actually make, it was a Hispanic Heritage Month. And this is the thing. They changed it because originally it was just him holding the flag. But they said, no. That ain't enough. We got to go all in. I need to see this man with a bag of tamales that has Mexico under. Yeah, You got to see it. And oh, by the way, we got to make sure Viva Mexico. We got to show it off. How else are they going to know?
Embarrassing.
I died of cringe just within the
and you know damn well that shit is retcon because in entertainment, in American entertainment, you will never see anyone have anything.
Yeah.
If it's not, if the last name doesn't fit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like Rayner, you know what I mean? Like,
come on,
John Billixby, the mom was Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's the same with Batgirl. What's her last name? Cassandra Cain. She's Cassandra Cain. Her daddy's white. Her daddy is white as a motherfucker. Right. And Kyle Rayner, I think if I remember correctly, his dad is a deadbeat dad. So they basically gave him like a harmful Latino father stereotype, the same way they do with black people. They say, the daddy's gone? Huh, must be black. Oh, those silly blacks. They don't raise their children. That's crazy.
Let me ask this question, just because I don't know the origin of Kyle Rayner. Was Kyle Rayner a troubled teen who was getting into a lot of trouble before he like straightened up and joined the Green Lantern Corps?
You know what? Here, let's look.
I'm not even joking. Yeah, I really don't know his
origin. You know what? Because I didn't really fuck with Kyle Rayner like that back in the day. So you know what? Let's find out. Let's find out.
Everybody's saying no.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So I don't see as much about like his teen life, but basically he's framed as a struggling but gifted artist. That's basically how they treat him. But like, I just want to make it clear. They wanted you to know that his daddy ain't shit. Oh, and by the way, if I remember correctly, and I don't know how this came to pass, but I think his dad actually had the same like. I want to double check this. I want to double check this. I don't remember exactly. I want to remember exactly how they did this, but yeah, basically, they wrote off his dad as here it is, found it right here. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. So check this out. Y'all are prepare to be amazed. Because this is wild to me. So this is his actual dad right here. Like, bam. So right here, boom. That's his father.
Oh, wow.
Also, white Latino is the vibes I'm getting off this. I don't know, man.
I mean, what kind of Latin name is Rayner? I just assumed his mom was Latin.
Right? No. It was that is Pappy. It was his Pappy. His Pappy was like it's like, hey, and it's like, yeah, he takes. Also, I love how I feel like he was never depicted as having anything close to a slightly ethnic nose.
Right,
but like,
right.
so he takes it. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, man, yeah, my nose got a little bit bigger, lips got a little fuller. Still get that nasty ass haircut, bro. Get that shit up out my face, man. Get that bullshit up out my face. But no. Anyway, I said we were gonna talk about X-Men. We'll come back. We'll come back to Mr. Rayner and DC and all that. We got bigger fish to fry right now. That I want to take. I want to take a moment to really kind of dig into. So some of you know. We got the X-Men. We got the X-Men 97 trailer. Hot off the press. Hot off the presses. It's here. It's doing the thing. And honestly, man, I'm not gonna hold you. I knew the trailer was coming at some point because everybody was talking about it everywhere. Like everybody was like constantly saying, "Ooh, I think it's any time now. It's imminent." And then I think eventually, like, Marvel Studios or Disney or somebody basically came out and said, yeah, it's on the way. We got it coming, man. It's cooking. We just gotta just like it's just few more minutes. And we got you. Few more minutes. And here we are. We got the trailer. Trailer's popping. And here, you know what? Let's take a look at it. Well, we're gonna do like a little line by line to be sure. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, we're gonna go through this bad boy line by line, but I do want to make sure that we give this the proper respect that it deserves. So here I'm pulling this up. All right, okay, bam. Let's get into this shit. All right, let's take it from the top, y'all. From the top. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna save this because I want to come back to this because I had the exact same thought, and I do not feel sorry for one particular character. But let's get into it. One thing I want to make sure I do too, because here I almost forgot about it. Let's get this. Let me get you some. Boom. There we go. Now we're cooking. Let's go.
It's hard to believe what's
Why'd you
not
sound like Bart right there?
for me.
What's that?
Why she sound like Bart right there? Bart Simpson. Hard to believe.
I mean, to be fair, the actress who plays Rogue is a fair sight older than the character she portrays. Because it is the original Rogue actress. So sometimes her voice, like when she goes in, like she goes in a little bit harder on that drawl on Rogue. Sometimes it does kind of come off as a Bart Simpson. Sometimes.
Got it.
Oh, Jimmy, hey. It is what it is. Yeah, you gotta. It's kind of like with Storm, because I said the same thing with Storm. Storm's actress is the same actress who played her originally, back in the day. And sometimes when you hear Storm speak, sometimes she sounds way older than maybe what she should be. Just because this is what it is, man. Sometimes that old Negro comes out, and I'm like, oh. Like all of a sudden start sounding like Storm's, like not saying Storm sounds like Jet Black, but it's like that vibe of Jet Black that comes out because Jet Black is old. But you get that old woman Storm. Yeah, that's a title for your ass right there. Old woman Storm coming soon, y'all. But anyway.
Someone I lost. Someone special.
X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign.
Woo!
To the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable.
Okay, so real quick, I do want to say something. I have one criticism, like one heavy criticism of the trailer. Like, I mean, a legitimate criticism of this trailer. I do not like Apocalypse's voice. Apocalypse, like, I get what they're going for. Like, look, okay, so Apocalypse back in the day, man, Apocalypse had that in his voice. Like, he hit you with that deep, like, I am as far beyond mutants as they are beyond you. Like he had that, like, man, this dude a super villain. He real. Yeah, he had that bass. He had, like, come on, man. Like, ugh. But anyway, I will say that is one criticism I do have of this trailer thus far. Well, I want to circle back to something too, because it was something that actually happened at the beginning of it, but we'll save it till we get to the end. So for me personally, I'm gonna need them to put a little, like, I need them to go into Fairlight. Yeah, I need them to go into Fairlight. I need them to put a pitch effect on Apocalypse's voice, and I need them to drop the bass on the voice just a little bit. Because here, I'm gonna run. Let's run it back. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this because I feel like y'all ain't hearing me. So let's go back.
At the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their
must.
most vulnerable.
Right? Like, okay, so is it not me? Is it not me?
No.
I must stop the X-Men.
And He-Man.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I started thinking about when I heard the voice? How many of y'all remember Attitude Era? Kane. Remember when Kane had the voice gimmick? Where he would be like, where he would hit you with the voice gimmick, joint. He'd take the little thing and be like, my name is Kane. Let's party. Like that. Like, y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember that shit? I mean, I'm not trying to be problematic, but I'm just saying, like, that's what his voice reminds me of. Like, I'm waiting for this dude to go like this is Kane trying to hang out with DX. It's like this is Kane trying to hang out with DX, like, through hellfire and brimstone. Like, that's what I feel like he's doing. He's doing the voice box gimmick. I don't like that.
Dalek, yeah. Sound like a Dalek.
Yeah, like, right, like, exterminate. Like, that's what I feel like he's doing. Am I wrong? Am I the only one who sees this shit?
Yeah,
like, I'm just saying, man, it's like, I want, like, okay, look, I get it. Here, I want to look up something. Is because I feel like the original voice actor. Let's see, original Apocalypse voice actor. Here, let's see who that was. Yeah, where's that at? Yeah, okay, so this is James Blendick. I'm assuming this man has gone to glory because his picture is black and white. So I'm sure he is gone to glory at this point. But no, like, when you think about, like, here, I'm okay. First off, I can't let this stand. I cannot let this stand. I have to do this now. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to interrupt, but you know what? That's okay, because we're making it transformative. That's how this works. We make it transformative, and that's how we do this. So here, let's do this. I'm gonna go into the archives, if you will. Y'all don't mind if I go into the archives for a minute?
Nah.
So let's go to episode 10 of the X-Men. Come the Apocalypse. Is the name of the episode. This is where we're gonna really, and technically I think he is in the Cure before that, but I don't feel like scrubbing through that. I know we go to Come the Apocalypse is gonna be right where I need it to be. So here, let me pause it. Let me catch that for okay, let's go. Boom. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's get in here. I want to go to this very specific scene. Y'all know the scene. This is the one everybody knows. Let's go through it.
I wonder what rock that snake's a hiding under. Come on, big boy. Where's your hospital? brutality.
You had your chance to be the first of my creatures.
Dude, look how that dude sound cold. That dude sound cold. You are the privilege to be the first of my creatures. Like that, dude, that motherfucker said, I don't want to mess with this dude. I don't want to mess with this dude. This man is straight nightmares. He is nightmares. I need this guy. But yeah, we can't get him. We can't get him. Dude, just I don't know, man. That's just me, man. That's just me. I'm not trying to look. I ain't trying to poo-poo. I ain't trying to poo-poo on whoever the current. Well, let's find out. Let's find who is the current voice actor. I want to see who X-Men 97 Apocalypse actor. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Who's on here? So apparently it's Ross Marquand, who some of y'all might remember does Professor X. That's why it sounds like ass. That's why it sounds like ass. Yeah. Let me hear. Let me get. I'm gonna play it out. But let's see here. Let's go through.
The first to serve my will.
Dang, and I missed it.
Weak and foolish mutant. You are corrupted by those who want peace. You cannot oppose me.
Look at that, dude. Man, this dude's cold. He is cold. This dude don't sound like no bitch. I feel like I could just like, man, like, look here. Look, real talk. Really real talk here. I want to go back here. Let's. This dude, I feel like, man, get your ass up out of my face, boy. Pusshead. That's how I feel like I can do him. That's how I feel like I can do him. But like, I ain't gonna hold you like this cat. I don't want nothing out this cat. I don't want nothing out of him. This dude, I don't want nothing out of him. I'm like, oh no, man, you good? Hey, man, I sure could wish I could get out your way faster, sir.
Where's that from?
From Boondocks.
Yeah.
That motherfucker like, yeah, see, when they tell us to come give up our seat, we ain't gonna move. And the dude's like, so this guy, come on. All right, now, get to the back. Sure could get out your way faster, sir. Ooh, man, if I could get back here fast if I had some roller skates on, sir, boss. Man, I wish I could get Mo in the back, sir. I'd press my face up against the closed glass window.
I think Disney needs to hire me. I sent you a little clip.
Mm-hmm.
It took 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Wait. 10 seconds. Look, 10 seconds in DaVinci Resolve, and we got this. Oh, let me pull this up. Here, we're gonna put this over here. Here we go. Let's see what Drill Master Robo to put together for us. Here, let's see. This is the Robo cut. This is the Robo cut.
Men, I must strike them at their most vulnerable.
Yeah, I like this way better. Like, they just did that. Like, look, and let me guess. What'd you do? You just turned it down just a little bit.
Result, just like, yeah, just a little
That's
bit.
it. Boom,
Yeah.
fixed it. It's fixed. Look,
But instead,
Skeletor sounding ass motherfucker. So run it back. Yeah, here. Wait a minute. Let's run it back. Wait. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna play it again. Because I want y'all to see.
Men, I must strike them at their most vulnerable.
See, that sounds like a motherfucker I'd be scared of. I'd be like, ooh, shit.
that's like, oh yeah, no, that dude's for real.
Wait,
I'm trying to go back in time. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
man,
go,
we gotta
Marty
go get these.
McFly. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
look, I'd be like, man, I don't know nothing about no X-Men Master Apocalypse, sir. I don't even fool with no X-Men's like that. I ain't never done seen no X-Men. I don't even know how to say X-Men. Boss. Them X-Men ain't move.
That's all you. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. I'm just saying. That would be me. But like, but no, that other dude, I'd be like, hey, get the fuck out of my face, man. Look, if that other apocalypse, tried to pull up on me, like, I'm not gonna hold you.
Stephen Hawking's over there.
Right. Yeah, bro. I'm like, dude, get your punk ass on up from me. Ain't nobody studying your bitch ass. Raggedy. Look, wait. Look, if I saw that motherfucker be like, did I just catch you having fun? Get that shit out my room.
That's him.
Like, when I hear him,
it's the same voice actor. That was him.
Right? Yeah, it was him. Look, I ain't gonna hold you like the whole time I was listening to that voice, I was just like, oh, brother, this guy stinks. I was like, oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Why are we doing this? Why would we do this to each other?
That's funny.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, dude. This is one right here. Like, dude, why didn't they just do this? Like, they could have, you could have got TC Carson. TC Carson would have ate that shit up. But man, dude, first off, Apocalypse has been the smoothest sounding motherfucker you've never heard in your life. You'd be like, ooh, goddamn, he's smooth as fuck. But he sounded like a whole problem.
That's an idea. That's an idea, John. So I could do that.
As hero, put the new season through us all before we watch it.
Here. I'll give you all the what do they call it? The juice. Here. You double the track.
Yep.
Then you use the resolve tool to remove the voice. Then you take the other track and do the resolve tool to isolate the voice. That way the music doesn't get messed up in the back. And then you drop the tones on the isolated voice. Yeah. Boom, done.
That's all you gotta do.
Fixed.
That's all you gotta do. We to fix it. Done. It's like, dude, why are they making it so difficult? I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it. You kill it. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, dude. Like, it just we gotta be better. We gotta be better.
Dope.
Yeah, no, I would have. You know what? I would have been cool with Christopher Judge. I'd have been like, bro, let's go. We could have had Christopher Judge. I mean, look. Either way, any of those would have been better than this shit that we got right here. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. This right here. I'm glad they put this at the front of the trailer, because if it was at the back,
so you can forget.
Yeah, I want to be able to forget. I want to forget. Now, here's something that will happen. I know this will happen because it always happens. When the show comes out, I will probably get caught up in the mystique. I'll get caught up in like the pageantry of everything. And the show will be,
he was bad as fuck.
Like, bro, man, that motherfucker go. Like, all he got to do is break off one person. I'm going to be like,
yeah,
bro, I told you was going to be cold.
Yeah.
See?
Perfect voice. Perfect. The voice matches and everything, man. That dude's bad as fuck.
Yep. I see. I was on board the whole time. I never said that somebody's going to run it back and be like, man, that dude sound like a bitch. Be like,
I don't know who that dude was. That's AI.
That was AI.
That's AI. Yeah.
That's Sora. That's Sora right there. That's Chat GPT. I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Yep. Probably should
look,
do that.
Like, do this. I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this. Here you go. See?
How you doing that? How you doing that?
I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
This you?
Wait a minute. He's literally Blerd talking about Fox like he a Tennessee State Trooper in the Senate chamber. I mean, you ain't wrong. It's like what? Because I can hold you. If that motherfucker, like, if the version of Apocalypse they had put before me stepped to me and said, hey, I'm about to wipe out everything, I'd be like,
your ass one step away from the grave, my boy.
Man, look, you right? Like, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. What you gonna do to me? You can't do nothing to me. I would love some Keith David though. I would love
Keith David. Keith David is dope. I love Keith David. Don't get me wrong. But Keith David sometimes, because he's so recognizable, because you're like, oh shit, that's Keith David. sometimes he could be a little bit distracting because I don't want to think about Keith David. I want to think about the dude, the voice, President of Rick and Morty. That's not the president of Rick and Morty. That's Keith David.
That's Keith David. That's President Keith.
That's right.
That's right. Well, I mean, and honestly, it's been that way for a long time because ever since when Gargoyles came out, ever since I heard that man's voice in Gargoyles, he was Goliath. Right. And then when he did Spawn, the whole time I was watching Spawn, I was like, man, Goliath is out here suffering.
He's
dude.
cold.
This is crazy, man. This dude wild as fuck out here. And then as time kind of progressed, there were other roles he had, but every time I think about Keith David, you're right. I do always it would be the same. It would honestly be the same for me if you got any other iconic voice. Sure. To do something. I would just, the whole time I would just be like, oh, that's so-and-so. I would never, honestly, the whole time. Now, I will say this, because Keith David's so good at what he does, the whole time I'd be thinking it's him. But if he did it the way I know he could, I'd be like, oh, no, that's Apocalypse. That's Apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah.
That's APOC. That's APOC right there, boy. That's my boy right there, man. We used to go to school together and shit, bro. Yeah. But no, but yeah, anyway. I in the words of the great Taz, I digress. I digress. Let's keep it pushing.
The show must go on.
Yes.
The 1990s.
See, that last part, that sounded a little bit better.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? Maybe they haven't. You know what? I think I know what just happened here.
They heard us.
They heard us in real time.
And they say, hey, we need the Mandela tool. Hey, run it through the Mandela effect.
Right, yeah.
It never happened. Just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Just drop the do what he said, copy it. And then
they're not gonna forget that fast. Yes, they will.
Yeah, they'll forget about it. I don't even remember what we were talking about, honestly.
I was saying how that's so dope, how they got his voice perfect.
That was crazy, right?
I was like, damn, that was
dude,
scary.
honestly, I don't think you could have anybody better than Ross Marquand to do this part. I can't think of anybody.
It's the bass, really.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Kind of slides through the. Ooh. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You know what? I feel like this might be the best portrayal of Apocalypse that I've ever seen.
Ever. You know who was
the show's
ruining
not
it,
even
though?
out.
Imagine if they got someone like Keith David. Man, you put Keith David on it, and that would just ruin the whole thing. This guy nailed it. You know what?
I think you know what? I agree.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the And honestly, I don't think I've ever thought any other way before ever a day in my life.
Ever.
Anyway, carrying on.
Could have at least bought me a drink first.
Okay, I like Morph and the Weapon X fit.
Sunspot.
That's cold. I like that. Woo!
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
You fight a battle that cannot be won.
That voice, I feel like that. I wonder if that's Rama Tut, because we do see him at the very beginning of this. I wonder if that's Rama Tut. Clearly, there's gonna be time travel shenanigans because we're already coming back to the shot from episode 5 of season 1. So clearly, there will be some time travel shenanigans going on in there because for one, we already know that one piece of the X-Men team is in the far-flung past, the other one's in the far-flung future. We still don't even really fully know where the fuck Storm is. We know that she's here, but we don't really know exactly where and when. Right.
Is,
but yeah,
I'm glad that they kind of I mean, you know me, I don't really keep up super close, so maybe everybody already knew, but I thought we were heading towards the Age of Apocalypse, and they're like, nah, we're doing something different.
Yeah,
because I was reading something about how that was Bo's plan was to go into Age of Apocalypse, but then when he left, they said, "No, we're doing something different."
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, so basically, when Bo left, it sounds like because they literally took a different creative direction. They, to my understanding, and I think even Bo said this at some point. Maybe I could be wrong, but they basically whatever it was he was going to do, they scrapped it and started over with a new creative direction, which was kind of why back when like everything was announced about what was going to be going on with season 2. Bo was kind of slick poo-pooing the whole thing and be like, no. Which, you know, I've noticed that Bo's been oddly quiet since that trailer came out and everybody's so hyped for it. I don't think I've seen him say anything, which is crazy because I almost always see that motherfucker on my feed when he's got thirst traps to post, but never when he has anything like informative.
That's because we're not on Twitter anymore.
That too, that part as well. But yeah, no, I'm with this particular part of it. Like I said, so far I have no complaints.
Against the dawn of an age that.
Wait, I do want to go back. Because we did get a little shot of something right here. Wait, let me take it back just a little bit further. Yeah, you can see here in the rubble of everything. This looks like a completely. Yeah, I feel like this is a separate attack, or like maybe other Sentinels came along, because to my understanding, when the attack happened in the first season, it was just the wild Sentinel, not a bunch of Sentinels. This might be something else, but Magic is very clearly clapped. Ilyana Rasputin, Colossus's younger sister, who is probably one of the more popular X-Men that isn't like the core the 7 or 8 that everybody knows.
Yeah. I think when it comes to character design and power design, like everything about Magic, that's a badass character.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people ever know her, because it's very rare to get like you turn on fire, you're strong, you're this and that. But then like that one is like a big ass sword, uses portals and demons and shit. I'm like, man, that's pretty good.
And then like the attitude, like really like wild. Like and the attitude makes sense based on her upbringing. So like it's like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. But once again, let's keep it pushing.
Dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
So yeah, we're getting some teases of major players who are going to be factoring in right here. Boom, right here we got Exodus. Omega level Exodus. That's crazy. That's crazy right here. What he's up to, I don't exactly know. I feel like because a lot of the stories they're focusing on are more like 90s centric stories. The only story that really leaps out to me that they're probably going to be doing with him is Blood Ties, maybe, but I don't know if they're going to I don't think it's going to be a full adaptation of Blood Ties, but that's another story altogether. And then next there is let's go back. Danger. That's Danger right there. The embodiment the embodiment of the Danger Room. Because a lot of people don't remember this is actually probably like, because technically they did take some stuff from like the early aughts when they did like the Genoshan Massacre in the first season. So clearly they were kind of like paying attention to new X-Men. Looks like they're also paying attention to Astonishing X-Men in this regard, because that's where that story takes place, where Danger, she is basically the artificial intelligence, an alien artificial intelligence that was used to create the Danger Room, and she was sentient. And Charles Xavier chose to enslave her and use her to train his X-Men anyway. But like basically she knows everything there is to know about the X-Men. She knows how they move, how they fight. She knows how all their powers work, their strengths, weaknesses, combinations that work well together and what don't. She knows exactly what to throw at these people. So I'm going to tell you right now, just off rip, between Exodus and Danger alone, the X-Men are about to get their cheeks clapped crazy. Y'all have no idea. Add an Apocalypse and it's going to be even worse.
That's what's great about time travel. It's like, man, we're going to kill everyone. Yeah. And then we'll be like, just kidding.
For Danger, in honor of Danger.
but also in honor of Danger, watch yourself.
Yeah, right.
Show 'em what you're working with.
Hey, look. Hey, Madison Jeffries knows. If y'all know, you know. If you know, you know. Madison Jeffries knows. But yeah, let's keep it pushing. Let's see what else we got.
Be stopped.
I saw you, Lopes.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time to the reaches of tomorrow, we stand together right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men.
Bruh.
We're back, baby.
There it is. There it is.
I just want to say real quick, I used to live for shit like this. Like this shit right here. Here, let's go back. I want to take us right to it. Like shots like this like this kind of
Believe in the X-Men.
yeah, like this right here, where you get like that gatefold cover.
Oh, right.
Like you just get a little
Yeah.
boop, 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 and here you just see like, you know, just mad motherfuckers on the cover, just like, oh, bro, look at that. Dude, that is insane, bro. That is insane.
Like
I'm
that's
here for it.
X-Men #1 with Magneto on the thing where it has like,
Yes. I love this shit. This is the type of shit I live for. This is here. I just want to take it back. I just want to go back through it one more time. Here. There we go. Bam. Look at this shit. Look, got Beast over here, Morph, Cyclops, Storm, Jean, Wolverine, Forge, got Cable, Archangel, got Jubilee, Psylocke, Sunspot. Everybody pulling up. I'm like, bruh, wait a minute. Wait, this is crazy. Cause you know what? This is crazy. You know why this is crazy? Cause over the course of this, I've seen at minimum 3 Negroes in this trailer just already. 4 if we want to.
DC could never.
Dude, DC could never. DC would never. They would never. They can never do it. Because that's something I want to go back to a shot that it's really fast. You will not see it unless you pause it. This shot right here. Look at this shit. They got my boy Bishop over here. Wait, look, who? Obviously, we got Polaris there, so that part's cool. Love to see it. Love to see Polaris. Look up here.
Who's that? Oh,
that's Sync. That's Sync. And
I didn't know
Penance.
that was.
Yeah. This is has got to be Sync. And this is Penance back here. So technically, no, 5 Negroes. 5 Negroes in the story. That's crazy talk, man. And then you take Sunspot. That's an Afro-Latino. Dude, man, bro.
How do they do it?
I don't know how they do it, man. How
It's
they
like
do that
magical
shit?
or something.
How they do that? That's
And
crazy.
people still watch it. People still gonna watch this?
Dude, who trying to watch this? Wait. No. Because you know what? I heard it on good authority. I heard on good authority that this shit was woke. And I'm actually checking right now with our woke correspondents. We're gonna check with our woke correspondent, Tyrone Magnus. Tyrone, is it woke?
It's woke.
There you go. He said it. He confirmed it. He confirmed it.
You know?
He confirmed it. He confirmed it. Our woke correspondent has confirmed it. Yes, this is in fact woke. Because you got to remember, and I don't know how many of y'all remember this, but this is actually something that I think is very important. And you know what? I actually want to share this with y'all because I have breaking news. So here, we're gonna do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Blerd Without Fear reporting live and direct. We have just gotten confirmation. We've reached out. We've had conversations with all the right people, and we have discovered there is now proof that this X-Men 97 season 2 is officially a black show. Now, I know this might be distressing. This might be alarming to some of you. And I will tell you to cover your children's ears because they are going to hear some things that are going to terrify them. But yes, it is a black show now. It is it pains me to say this.
It's just unfortunate, to watch the erasure of white faces from the very literature, the very entertainment that they are responsible for.
It's crazy.
Not
in my America. Not in my America.
A moment of silence for those who have been erased from our entertainment. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them, goddammit. You know what? Yeah, no.
We do not care.
We do not care. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them. Because I want to share something with y'all. The reason why I say it's a black show, I want to play something for you. Let's pull it up.
Rule of 3. That rule is in popular entertainment, if there are 3 black people in it, it is a black product. You can have 2 black guys, although it's a stretch. If you have 3, it's a black show.
There you go. Hey, he said it. He said it. That right there. That right there. The God, Dwayne McDuffie, just said it right here. I do not make the rules. God makes the rules, and the God, Dwayne McDuffie, has spoken. He put it on a stone tablet, and I am just but the messenger.
Hashtag
but the messenger.
X-Men so black.
So black.
Hashtag X-Men so black.
Man, dude, you know what? It really it makes me.
And it's not even February.
Not even February, dude. How could they do this? How could they do this?
Magic.
Who?
This is blood magic. This is something.
Who?
This is something. Wow, I don't know.
Dude, right? You know what DC is doing right now? Somewhere DC is sitting like. They're like, God damn it.
Actually, what they're doing is the dude. He built this in a cave.
Right?
Yelling at his editor.
Yeah.
How are they putting that many black people?
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
I always think back. I always think back to this. Let me see if I can find it. I think I have it right here. Boom. There's a
We're not Marvel, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Wait. Some of y'all might know this clip, but I'm gonna play it for you anyway. Here. I want y'all to see. This is a quote from George C. Wallace that has lived rent-free in my head since I ever first heard it. And this is DC Comics right now.
I was out-niggered, and I'll tell you here and now, I will never be out-niggered again.
That is a real fucking quote. That is real and as serious as a heart attack. That man said, I will not be out-niggered again.
How many people know, though, that clip is actually an old clip from the founder of DC Comics?
That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Like, how do we get like this?
I didn't even just make that up out of my ass. I'm like, Google it. Do your own research, as they say.
Yes. And here, I'm going to tell y'all what that's in relation to. I'm going to tell you what it's in relation to. That was during that was when so for those who don't know, that was Alabama Governor George C. Wallace. That was after he lost his first gubernatorial election in 1958. And basically the reason why he said what he said is because he felt He felt that basically the reason why John Patterson I guess edged him out was because John Patterson pandered to black people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, definitely Caucasian comics.
Never again.
Yeah,
Never again.
Oh yeah, definitely Caucasian comics, y'all. It's definitely Caucasian comics. No, but that quote is real. That quote is real. That is a real quote. That is a real quote
rough.
from
That's rough.
George C. Wallace. He said he will never, ever be out.
Ever.
But it's real. It's real, man. I wish I was making it up. I'm not making it up. But no. That said, I'm just saying. Looking through this trailer here, I want to count them. I want to count them out. We're going to count our Negroes in this trailer. So, and I'm going to start at the top. Now, first, I don't care what anybody say. You can tell me that he's blue, but at the end of the day, that man's name is N'Sabanur. That's a Negro, as far as I'm concerned. So you do with that.
N'Sabanur from Africa.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, no, that's a Negro. That's just that boy just got vitiligo. That's all that is. That's just vitiligo. We got Sunspot. That's an Afro Latino right there. I don't care what nobody say. I seen what his daddy used to look like. And don't let the light shining on this man's face fool you. Bishop is a whole Negro. I know they try to say he's Aboriginal now, but guess what? He just the missing link to some more niggas. So there you go. That's 3.
Aboriginal, they're black.
Yeah, they black, as far as I'm concerned. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I mean, literally, the Australians call them black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, like, I would, like, literally, I remember the first time I heard an Australian refer to an Aborigine as, like, oi, I didn't know you were black.
You were black? Hey, you're black.
You are black.
I was
not you are, you a black.
Yeah. Yeah, I was deployed to Uruzgan in central Afghanistan, and I was attached to a Australian brigade. And I would chill with these dudes, and they were like, I can't remember what it was about. They're like, oh, but you're black, mate. So when you did it, I'm like, I'm Hispanic. I probably got black in me somewhere, but I'm not. He's like,
yes,
no, mate, you're black. You're black, mate. And then I'm like, nah, and I put out so-and-so. I'm like, he's black. I'm like mixed with all kinds of shit. He's like, mate, you ain't white, so you're black. I'm like,
you bloody black.
All right,
mate.
well, I guess I can't argue with that. To them, if you're white, Asian, or black. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all you got.
Look, if you got the least bit of brown in you a nigga to them. So let's just go ahead and be real about that. I'm also going to point out, obviously, Storm, whole Negro.
With the Goku effect going.
Right? Like, about to pop off over here. Love to see it. And then we just showed off earlier. We showed off that we had, well, that's Bishop again down on the bottom, but up here we've got Sync and Penance. And if we really want to keep it a whole stack, I want to keep it a whole fucking omnibus with y'all right now. Depending on like how you want to frame the storyline, that's 3 motherfuckers right there just in Penance alone. Yeah, because that's like, that's Monet, and then you got like the 2 little siblings that's also in there. So right there, that's 8 Negroes. That's 8 Negroes. 8.
I'm here for it.
I'm just saying, and then you know what? Look, I'm gonna be extra petty. I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna take it a whole step further. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there with y'all on this. I know that some people do not want They do not want this to be true. They do not want to acknowledge. They don't want to give the very clear representation that's being handed out in this show. I know that some people don't want to accept it, but here's the thing. This X-Men 97 Season 2, streaming July 1st this year. This is a black show. This is a black show.
Yep.
I don't make the rules. This is a black show. Okay? Black show. And you know what? If we're counting all the Africans in Egypt in that first shot, hold on, wait a minute. No. If we count all these motherfuckers I saw, yeah, this is a black show. It's a black show. I don't care what nobody say. Fuck them. It's a black show. Black. Oi, mate. Apocalypse. Yeah, you
ain't white.
You ain't white. You ain't white, bruv. You ain't white, bruv. You are black. You are black. I'm just saying. So, yes. This is Blacksmen. Yes, you are goddamn right. This is Blacksmen. Blacksmen. Look, I love to see it. Hey, Dwayne McDuffie set the record straight so many years ago before his passing that if it's 3 or more black people on a show, it is a black product. How many more times do I have to say it? It is a black product. Here. I'm gonna run it back. Because I want y'all to. I want you to understand that I am so for real when I say this, but
the rule of 3. That rule is in popular entertainment, if there are 3 black people in it, it is a black product. You can have 2 black guys, although it's a stretch. If you have 3, it's a black show.
I'm just saying, look, it's a black show. He said it. I didn't say it. I didn't make this shit up. I didn't make this up. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna do y'all even better. Sunfire is Japanese. He is Japanese. As what Japanese would call, he is a Japanese. Because I've seen that make the rounds. But yes. Honestly, Kang, yeah, you know what? Even though I know he's problematic, but Kang a Negro, so I'm sorry. I didn't do it. I didn't cast him. I didn't cast him. Did I cast him? I don't got no say in that. I don't have no stroke over there. I ain't got no stroke in that. And here, I'll take you a step further here. You know what? Let's play this because this is actually the longer version of that recounting.
I think being a writer that the reader knows is black puts a lot of the mainstream, I say mainstream, I mean white readership on edge. I mean white male readership on edge. They're really looking for some
talking about you.
I'm trying to, the phrase I get all the time is I'm always trying to shove my agenda down their throat, which seems sexually charged to me. I don't know. And apparently, but I came on the Justice League after a very successful run. And during that run, they had added 2 black members to the team. And it was already planned that 2 more black members would join the team very shortly. So when I came on the book, I was told right up front, bring the Black Green Lantern in and bring in Firestorm, who's a kind of a young Spider-Man-ish superhero who's a black college kid. And I'm like, oh, great, okay. And before I knew it, I had broken what I call the rule of 3. And that rule is in popular entertainment, if there are 3 black people in it, it is a black product. You know, you can have 2 black guys, although it's a stretch. If you have 3, it's a black show. And suddenly it was a black show.
That is, like I said, there you go. I didn't make the rules. I just play by them. I just play by them. That's all I have for you. I can do no more. I can do no less. It just is what it is. Like I'm just, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, y'all do with that info what you will.
So
y'all
it's gonna
do
be
that
lit.
info what you will. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. The show is gonna be a good time for everybody involved. We're gonna be First off, okay. I want to go back to the thing I had mentioned earlier that I said I had an issue with. It was something that John Stewart brought up too, because I had this exact same feeling, and I didn't want to say anything because everybody was having such a good time, and and everybody was talking about Rogue and oh my God, Gambit, this, that, and the third. But here's the thing. Y'all sitting up here talking about feeling so sorry for Rogue, but man, can y'all be so fucking for real right now? Because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, okay, she's sitting up here looking sad and shit, missing Remy, she missing Gambit, she missing Big Papa Pump, who was her hookup. Holla if you hear me. But here's the thing, not 5 minutes before Gambit went loudly and suavely into that good sweet night, this was your girl. This was your girl. She ain't loyal. She ain't loyal. I'm sorry. She was out here letting Magneto put his hot breath all up on her neck. Come on, bruh.
Bro, they're just friends. They're just friends.
I'm just, no.
Sometimes you just got to give your friend a good hug, you know?
Man, if they don't get that bullshit. Wait, no. I ain't gonna let y'all get away with that shit. I ain't, look.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face,
you don't get that. Look, she for the streets. She is for the streets. I'm just saying, bruv. I'm just saying. Come on, bruh. Why? I don't feel sorry for her. I don't, matter of fact, when she was.
if he's dead, he's dead. She's single, okay?
I'm just saying. That motherfucker was alive. Gambit was good and fucking alive at this point. Yeah. Look, Gambit was sitting right there. Like, he was sitting right there. Like, she was acting like that motherfucker didn't exist. She was acting like that motherfucker wasn't even in the world. Now, did she cut it off? Yeah, she did. Like, okay, she's like, let me back you up, pimp. Let me back you up. But
he didn't even get to smash.
Oh no, she was thinking about it. Like, it was on her mind. It was on her mind. Look, I'm sorry. I'm be honest with y'all. There is no level of moonwalking possible in this universe that if I was Remy, I would not forget that shit. I would be like, just sitting there, just like, oh, this your man's. Oh, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Damn. Wow. Okay. All right. I guess it's just how you was raised. I guess it's just how you was raised. Goddamn. But no, I don't. I don't give a fuck about Rogue's being sad. When she was sitting there laying in the dirt, crying, talking about how she couldn't feel him. Like, she was sitting there like, now you want me. Now you want me. You was like this earlier though. Not 5-10 minutes ago. You was all like this. You was all like this, letting Magneto put his hot ass fucking Omega level breath on your neck. But now that I'm the hero, did gone out like a whole G and then saved everybody. Now you sitting here talking about I can't feel you. Yeah, I bet you can't, bitch. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't trust. Like I said, man, she ain't loyal. She ain't loyal. Gambit wasn't trying to step out on her. He wasn't trying to. I mean, yeah. Look. To be fair, is Gambit a flirt? Yes, he is a flirt. But we all know where Gambit's bread is buttered. We all know which side his bread is buttered on. Okay, we know this. We know this. We know this. Rogue was scandalous, and I feel like a lot of people forgot. I feel like
Gambit was
much
married. Oof.
He was married back in the day. Yeah, because that was actually a plot point of the whole Thieves Guild. It was like Thieves Guild, Assassins Guild. You might remember a woman by the name of Belladonna. She was his boo thing. She was the boo thing before that. But my whole thing is that, like, Gambit ran out. He was like, man, let me get away from this. This is just crazy, man. I got to get up out of here. And, it's just that I get it. Rogue was feeling some type of way because Magneto was like the only person she could touch. So like, yeah, so she started, being like, oh yeah. Because remember, there was the joke that what was it that Morph said? Y'all remember this shit? He kept saying like, oh man, look, that's crazy, man. Rogue and Magneto. He's like, man, they got this whole thing like booked up. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, dude, literally just like, yeah, like, oh boy, like, man, had Gambit in the Hurt Locker. Gambit just walking around just like, my woman step out on me, shit.
Nobody knows the trouble I see.
Bro, wait a minute. Why they got 2-hour danger room sessions, bruv? Why they got 2-hour danger room sessions? That's crazy.
You gotta be ready.
Crazy.
You gotta be ready. You always gotta be ready. It's not enough training.
He was because he was working. I tell you what, he was working them cheeks out. That's what Magneto was doing. He was like, I'm gonna danger up these cheeks. Danger. Crazy, man. Magneto said, man, look, I'm gonna need 2 hours, bro. That's just for the foreplay. We doing another session.
It kind of puts a different spin on it when you realize that Danger is a sentient being that presents as a femme. Yeah. So what was really going on in the Danger room? You know what I mean?
Dude, that means she had to watch.
Or join in. Whatever. Or join in. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Who knows?
She's like, hey, look, and hey, she's metal too.
Yeah,
bro, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy, man. So Magneto probably doing all kind of wild shit.
All kinds of shit.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what? You know what they say about hating the player. You know what I'm saying? You just can't.
It's wild, bro.
What you can do?
Hey, dude, here's the thing. This is something that does need to be pointed out. Like right here, dude. Look at that shit. That ain't 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Like this motherfucker, look what they doing in there. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. I actually didn't even catch that the first time I looked at it. So yeah, they were in there for.
Put it up.
Oh yeah. Here, right here, boom. Is 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. So they were in there for a while. Like that's like because I was thinking like, oh yeah, it's like 12 a.m. Or I was thinking like, oh, it's 10. I was thinking it was 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I was like, okay, yeah, I was in there for. Yeah, now I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh shit, bro, that's crazy, bro. Like and then like the
6 hours,
bro. Stop.
I mean, you can do like bird watching. You could like go camping. You could
Nah, he had her in there like this. He's like, yeah, bro. Come on, bro. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. Dude, I ain't gonna hold you. Couldn't have been. Look, that shit right there.
Don't let that happen to me though.
No way. Look.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Look, shit. And then my man's had to go out like a G. Then my man's had to go out like a whole G. Getting clapped. Literally saved everybody. Saved everybody from the wild sentinel.
He didn't have nothing to live for.
No, he was like, man, look, my girl out
he's
here.
He's like, I'm out. Fuck it, I'll do it.
My man's was like, my name's Gambit. Remember it. God damn it. He wasn't even talking to the wild sentinel. He was talking to Rogue. He was like, man.
He might have been doing the emo thing. You'll miss me. You really miss me when I'm gone.
Right? Well, he's like, yeah. He's like, you know what?
This will get her.
This is gonna fix her.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This gonna fix her.
And watch. I'm not gonna really be dead all the way. I already know what's gonna happen. I already read this book. I'll be back.
He's like, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. Don't worry about it, man. Don't sweat it, bro. I'll be back. Well, no, that is kind of funny to kind of go into that. So some of the things are, obviously what's gonna be going on here this season. We're gonna be getting the Rise of Apocalypse story arc. That's already that's already game, set, match. Right there. For those that are, if you're for whatever reason unfamiliar. X-Men Rise of the Apocalypse was like a 2016 storyline. It's basically this. This basically showcases how Apocalypse came to power. It's pretty good read too. It actually dives a little bit more into his relationship with Ozymandias. It's pretty good shit. So there's that. We are also going to be getting what is effectively the adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix. This is basically where we kind of learn how Cyclops and Jean were in the far-flung future, hanging out with Cable back when he was like a little boy, give or take, and kind of going through how Cable ultimately got the techno-organic virus, which it kind of seems like we're gonna be getting a good bit of that. You can kind of see it in this trailer. Let me see if I can find the shot that I was looking for. But yeah, right here, boom. You can see it right here. They're hanging out. And it's also gonna, kind of be around the time we see, where did the shot go? Where he's holding the hand out. Yeah, boom. We got the we're getting like a little tease of something here. Looks like wherever, I kind of mentioned, where is Storm in all this? It seems like Storm is somewhere in the future as well, but maybe a different future, because it looks like Ascani is back there behind what is essentially an older Nate. Though part of me wonders if they're trying to pull like a Nate Gray thing here, but I think it's just gonna be standard Cable. But you can see right here, that's Storm in the background. So wherever anything is happening, she is either in the far future with Cyclops and Jean, or she's in a different part of that future. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's possibly a different part of that future. Like there's still some separation, because if you go here, you can kind of see, and not to say this is indicative of anything, but I don't know. It looks like here. Let's zoom in a little bit. It looks like, no, he still has that white streak. He still has that white streak in there. Just you can't see it. You can't see the white streak quite as good. So yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say Storm is right there with them. Maybe they're gonna have her just hang back a little bit more, or maybe she ends up reuniting with them at some point. Hard to say. Also looks like once again, as I mentioned earlier, Danger is in the building, so obviously we got that. We've also got Polaris, who's going to be hanging around, and I love how they've kind of done a little bit of revisionist history with this. It's always been kind of known that Storm and Jean are best friends. They're like the absolute bestest of friends and consider each other sisters. But here we see that, we see pictures on the stand, and we kind of get the impression It was that way for them with Polaris as well. That's not something that's really ever delved into in the comics themselves. Like Polaris, while she has served on the X-Men multiple times, even though some people tend to forget that she has, Polaris, in my recollection, does not always have like this super cozy relationship with Jean and Storm. So I do wonder, what's going on there with that. And obviously we've got Polaris hanging out with the 5-piece original recipe X-Men, though this is at a time not like when they were like first starting out. This is kind of more like the later times, like after Stan Lee walked away from the series. I think it's like, was it Roy Thomas? I think that was on it, like, kind of in and around this time, maybe. But Polaris did dip in and out. So, I mean, yeah, this tracks, but I am very curious to see if this is delved into any at all. So yeah, I'm 100% in for this. I did not know that Nev Campbell was doing Polaris's voice. That's gonna be interesting. That I am looking forward to. Yeah, I would love to see that. I would like to see that. Let's see here. Let's see. But yeah, that's one of those things. I'm hype about a lot of this. There's lots of little like Easter egg stuff. I love this right here. For a split second, when they were kind of like going through everything, part of me was wondering if they were trying to like set up another storyline within this. Some of y'all might remember there was a story arc called The 12. I was wondering if that was what they're going for. I don't think it is, but yeah, I wouldn't be mad at them if it was. But yeah, it looks like just more they're setting up the fact that because of the X-Men getting flung forward and backward in time, that the X-Men are kind of a part of this whole prophecy or whatever that's being hinted at on these walls. So that's good shit. I like that. I like that a lot. I was trying to think if there was anything else that just kind of leapt out at me, but no. Oh, I do wonder about this. We get a shot here, and this is also another kind of blink and you'll miss it. There's a scene here with Jubilee. She is absolutely inconsolable. And we see that she is, it's hinted that, somebody is like, she's like, you can kind of see here in the reflection, you see she's got the collar. You see she's got the Genoshan mutant power dampening collar on. Makes you wonder like what's going on there, like she's been captured. Because like you go here, like she's got it on here as well. But it makes you wonder, like, if something else has happened. Like, yeah, and considering how close they've kind of made her with Sunspot, I wonder if maybe something happens to Sunspot at some point in this. But, or maybe if there's another character that something, happens to, in that regard there. But yeah, it's, we'll see. We shall see. You know what? Yes. I will, I see this right here. Can we have a suggestion on what to swap out for our DC pull list? I feel like, some people, including myself, would want to know. I'm pressing for a Yano at my LCS. Yes. I will, you know what? One, I will give some suggestions. I will also be making a video about some suggestions as well. So, because I don't want people to feel like they're being left out in the cold. I want people to know that there are books out there that they can go check out. And I will make sure that there are plenty of Black indie comics that I recommend, Black creator-owned comics, and even some comics that, while even if they aren't by a Black creative team or an entirely Black creative team, I will also recommend some comics that, at the very least, center Black people in some way, shape, form, or fashion effectively.
Do you want people in the chat to and maybe we can put this on the community post too for YouTube, to put like replacements, not their suggestions, but like, this is what's in my toolbox, help me replace them. in the Discord, and then you and Carter could talk about the Blerd Cage. Just go over all your guys' suggestions. That should be dope.
I think that would be a great idea. I will. Yeah, the hell, you know what? Here, let's do this. Let's make some notes. We're gonna make us some notes here. Let me make sure I got my. Yeah, we'll put it on this. We'll put it on here. About DC Blackout replacement polls. There we go. Because that is definitely something. That's something I'd been talking about with some of the other the rest of the BCA, the Black Comic Alliance. I've been talking with them about this as well. So yeah, that is definitely something, because that was one of our biggest concerns. We wanted to make sure people didn't just we wanted people to know they shouldn't just remove a bunch of books and then not and fuck off their LCS. But I do think you should replace those books with something viable, something good. And I will also say, ask your LCS to pick up Iyanu if they do not carry it already. I know some shops might already because of the animated series on Cartoon Network, which I believe its second season I believe either just concluded or is about to. I believe I haven't got a chance to watch the last episode yet, but to my understanding, no, there's still more. They still have some more episodes coming. So yeah, that's good. I think they have like 3 or 4 more episodes coming. So yeah, but if you've checked out that series and you're like, oh wait, shit, I didn't know there was a comic. Boom, there you go. There is a comic, and it is very much worth your time. Highly recommend it. Could not recommend it enough. Have had the creator of the comic, Royo Coupe, on to talk about the book before. And yeah, it's fantastic stuff. Highly recommend. Next thing, I want to get into some super chats. We do got some super chats. I want to make sure we get to these. I don't want to leave these out in the cold. But we've got let's see here. We're gonna go through it this way. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. We have got one here. This is from Nightcall 411 right here. Bam. Says, give me the original voice actor for Apocalypse from the cartoon when Michael Clark Duncan is the body double in a live action movie. Hey, I wish we could. But there's one problem with that last part, unfortunately, and it is that Michael Clark Duncan has been dead for over 10 years now by this point. I wish we could
use AI. Just use AI.
Use AI. There you go. That fixes everything. Of course. We also yeah, there you go. We got one here. This is Ray 12 with the 68 months of the Blerd Club Silvermine says, I admit the trailer is cold, but that they actually followed up with a $2 super chat, said, but that says that I think they meant that voice is trash, because I think I saw them clarify later. But right here, we've also got On the Avenue with 499 says, that man was most definitely racist as hell, but he did give us a banger ass quote that I still use to this day, talking about the George C. Wallace. Yeah, make no mistake, George C. Wallace was a racist. That man was OD racist. Like, other races were like, hey, bro,
calm down,
man. You got, dude, you
too much.
Don't mind my friend here. He got a little excited because we let him into the club. We let him into the White Sheet Club. We
have regular hate.
Yes.
He's embarrassing. Really, he really gives us a bad name.
He's like, look, hey, can you go step outside for a minute, Mr. Wallace? Yeah, just step outside for a minute. I am so sorry. Yeah, look. Yes, we do hate black people, but we are civilized about that around here. Okay, thank you.
No, we still want you dead, but it's like,
yeah.
You don't have to be like that, right? I think we can all agree with that, right?
See, we do racist shit. We don't say racist shit. And when we do, we say it very casually in a way that's innocuous enough that if anyone gets offended, we can say, well, no, that's not racist. You're just overthinking it. That's what they would do. It's crazy. And then also, this is the follows with the rest in peace, Mike Clark Duncan. Why would you feel sorry for Rogue? She was getting with Magneto. Please, yeah, exactly. I would never. I don't feel sorry for her at all. I don't feel sorry for Rogue. Period.
I do. Any of y'all would have been breathing on her just the same.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, goddamn, have some couth. Have some couth, will you? I mean, look, am I going to sit up here and lie and say that if I had an opportunity, if Rogue, like, knowing that, like, first off, knowing that I can touch Rogue without fucking dying or getting knocked the fuck out? Oh, bro, please believe I'd have been all up on her just like this. I'd have been like,
she will get all the breath.
I'd have been, look, I would have talked only in H's all over her neck. I'd have been like, hey, Rogue, how are you doing? What about Hambit? I've never heard of him before. Like, dude, y'all,
the whole time her face was like just like that,
right? She's like, oh, that tickles. Like, I know. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. That's how it would have been the whole time. Swear to God, right hand to God, that would have been me.
Speaking of right hand to God, totally off topic. Did you see that video?
Wait, which one?
Of a lady who got pulled over, and he's like, "Ma'am, I saw you driving down. You had your phone in your right hand," and she holds up her arm, no fucking hand. And he wants to sit there and argue. He's like, "You swear you weren't holding the phone while you're driving." She puts her hand up again. She goes, "Hand to God."
Bro, that's
hilarious.
Great. I did not know. I had not seen that. It's
pretty.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta see something.
Made my day.
I gotta see something here because apparently, one of the homies in the Black Comics Alliance apparently got suspended from Threads.
Oh no!
What the fuck did he do? I'm looking now to see like, hey, did they get my shit too? What's going on? DC was like, nah, man, shut that Negro shit down. Shut him down. God damn it! Shut his shit down. That's what they did to me. Apparently, that's when you want the key, David. Look, old Silverthroat. Old Silverthroat. Y'all know nothing about that. What y'all know about old Silverthroat? I'm saying that because that's his handle on social media, in case anyone is wondering. If you have ever wondered, like you're like, man, I can't find Keith David. I keep looking up Keith David and can't find him. That's because that's this motherfucker right here. Keith David. Silverthroat. Silverthroat. That's him. That's our man's. That's our man's right there. Silverthroat. Just in case anybody was wondering. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah.
I know we got a what you call it?
What's that?
An indie rec, right?
Yes, we do. We do have one of those. We have an indie recommendation. We got the hit up. From our boy, the Elite X1. Real quick, I'm actually double checking something. I'm trying to see if let me see if
by the way, while you do that, somebody check on Kadoba, because I've never seen him not leave a question.
Oh wow,
so,
yeah.
Well, kind of
So I believe Kidoma dropped a quote tweet on Threads earlier. So yeah, but now I do have some concerns because usually, yeah, man, Kidoma's like Johnny on the spot of the questions.
Welfare check. We just need a welfare check.
Yeah, just real quick, just right quick. John, it says, y'all watch Spider Noir yet? I have not watched it yet. I'm not gonna hold you. I slightly forgot it was coming.
Yeah, even you reminding me, I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'll watch it eventually, I guess.
Yeah, I totally forgot. But I tell you what, that's something we'll talk about next week. We'll talk about it.
There you go.
Most
if it's lame, boring, or it's dope, we'll
somewhere
talk
in the middle. who the fuck even knows? I don't know. Somebody tell me. But no, I'm trying to see if I was trying to see if my boy JP was gonna join us, cause let me see what this is. We'll see if he was gonna join us for a minute, talk about the boycott a little bit before we get up out of here. But I do not see him. In worst case scenario,
just jump on live again, restart it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say, worst case scenario, if he doesn't pop back now. We'll definitely I'll get him to come back around on a different time if that ends up being the case. But I was looking. Oh wait, here I see him typing suddenly. Let's see what he says. Watching this shit in real time. That said, you know what? Let's take a look at some other stuff real quick while I wait on that. Let's see, we got a question here. This is from Lamar Norman. Says, question, hey, Blerd Robo, have you seen the news about Dark Horse Entertainment? So I heard, I don't know the full, I don't know the full, breadth of what the fuck is even going on. Mm-hmm. But I did see, about a week ago, they had apparently closed some of y'all might be familiar. They have some comic shops called Things from Another World. And I don't here, let me do this.
So Things from Another World, Dark Horse owns that comic book shop?
Yeah, they have three. It's 3 different comic shops that apparently
no shit.
They've closed them and they're kind of restructuring or some shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. But that's kind of let's see here. Let's see. Let's see here. But I'm looking to see now. I'm trying to see if there's any more updates from it. Some of y'all might remember the head, literally the guy who is the founder of Dark Horse was fired back in March. Some of y'all might remember this. Dark Horse has been around since 1986, I believe, something along those lines. Dark Horse is almost as old as I am. Jesus Christ. But yeah, apparently they announced about a week and some change ago that they were closing down the Things from Another World chain of stores, and they'd already shut down the website. And apparently there's some other stuff that's going on. Apparently there's some other shit that happened. Let's see here. What was this? As part of the Dark Horse, as part of Dark Horse Comics' continuing efforts to modernize, strengthen collaboration within the company, and build a more connected organization across Fellowship Entertainment. Today we are announcing several updates to our business. Now this this is where things get a little ominous because some of you might also remember Dark Horse is now owned by Embracer. And that is a that is a terrible thing. Embracer just buys up tons of shit. I forget everything that they own, but Embracer is notorious for just buying up shit left and right, and taking over like whole swaths of like pieces of entertainment companies and things of that magnitude. And yeah, I have a lot of concerns in regards to them. Yeah, I have a lot of concerns in regards to them right now. I hope that it doesn't go this way, but yeah. So here, I'm going to pull this article up because I want y'all to see what I'm looking at. It's on Bleeding Cool. Here, let me do this. Get this a little bit more. Here, can I make it? There we go. Right there. Boom. That's perfect. Let's go back. So why do marketing buzzwords always work as harbingers of doom? AI likes the rule of three. So right here it says, Things from Another World will be closing all three of the Things from Another World retail locations effective June 30th, 2026 for the Oregon locations and September 30th, 2026 for the California location. This is not an easy decision, and we do not take lightly the impact it has on the people directly affected. Does closing down comic book stores really help strengthen collaboration and build a more connective organization? Says to the employees whose jobs will be affected by this closure, we are deeply grateful for your dedication, your hard work, and the care you brought to your roles every day. We are committed to supporting the affected employees through this transition. We are working to ensure that this process is handled with care and respect it warrants. And it says, I'm sure they feel thoroughly modernized. Rule of three again. Dark Horse Entertainment is sharpening its focus on what has always been at the heart of this company: its creators. Going forward, we are deepening our commitment to our writers, artists, and storytellers who define the Dark Horse voice, ensuring they have the development support, creative partnerships, and resources to bring their visions to life across film and television. We believe the strongest path forward for Dark Horse Entertainment runs directly through the creative talent that makes this company extraordinary. Does this mean taking a greater cut? Two rules of three. Dark Horse Games is a new initiative dedicated to bringing the company's rich creative universes to interactive entertainment. Just as Dark Horse Entertainment exists to champion our storytellers in film and television, Dark Horse Games will provide creators with the development opportunities and creative partnerships needed to realize their worlds within interactive entertainment. The same spirit that has defined Dark Horse Comics for 4 decades, independent, creator-driven, uncompromising, now has a home in Fellowship Entertainment. I do not believe them. And then it says, Grew the Wanderer, where the aim of the game is to crash it. So right here it says, we believe these changes further focus Dark Horse on its successful core publishing and collectibles business and on deepening our relationship with our fans and the retail community alike. Importantly, we also believe our world-class creators will directly benefit from dedicated resources across our group, companies, and a renewed focus on opportunities for them across linear and interactive media. And then says here, closing 3 stores is a funny way to deepen a relationship with the retail community. Just yeah, that's the very last statement that is made at the end of this article, and I could not agree more. So there you go. Yeah, that's happening. That's a thing. That is a thing. Also, I would like to point out too, Valiant is on some bullshit right now as well, as it was revealed, I think this was over a week ago, that Valiant was posting AI images on their official. Yeah, like I said, you know what? I feel like we say this every fucking time, and I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of sick of saying it at this point, but every time someone mentions Valiant to me, that's what I feel like every time. That's what I feel like every fucking time.
I was a fan. EXO, I mean, all them, Eternal Warrior. Yep. I was a fan, and man, that company is so disappointing.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I honestly don't know what the fuck they were thinking. And to my understanding, both AI posts are still up.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Matter of fact, I'm starting to wonder if they give a fuck. Because this was it. This was the post. This was from correction. It was from 2 weeks ago. My bad. I misspoke. But this was from 2 weeks ago. Valiant posts. We've been on watch. Some think they're just stories. We know the truth. Follow the trail to see what's coming. Register at the link in the bio to track what's next. Now, this is where they posted, in conjunction with this, we've got one post right here. We've got second post right here. Like I said, clearly AI images. This is clearly AI images. This is there's no convincing me otherwise. Right here, another AI image. And then a final AI image, which is kind of funny because I feel like maybe they were trying to channel Exo Man of War, but it really just looks like Halo. Because like this is the Master Chief's back. Like this is Master Chief's like fit. So yeah, this is AI like a motherfucker. And like you can kind of see here, like everybody is cooking their shit. Like
I guess that's a wrap.
Yep. And then right here, Vice Pepper says, y'all don't even know what it is yet, haters.
It's AI. That's what it is.
It's AI. That's exactly.
Which means
what
they're trying to push a company based on art without artists.
Right? I'm just saying. And then right here, you see other people on here. Valiant Entertainment. I was rooting for. I was rooting for you. Then I guess they meant to say I was rooting for you. Shakes my head. That's it for Valiant in my house. We like that. Let's see here. Says there's another one. Why use AI, a technology totally opposite to art, on a product like a comic that is essentially made by artists? Boom. Well, here's another one. That's a wrap for Valiant. And like I say, if you just kind of go down, it's like you're gonna see. And they have been removing posts. They've been removing posts, and you know how I know this? Because wait a minute, wait. Oh, wait, no, wait. Maybe they did. Let me see. Because I responded to this, and I don't see my post. So let me see. I'm looking to see if they removed my post. Yeah, because apparently, people have been eating their shit up. So apparently, let's see. I'm scrolling now just to see. I want to see like, goddamn, apparently a lot of people fucking responded to this shit. But yeah. Oh wait, view hidden comments. Let's see the hidden comments. Ooh, wait a minute. Dude, that's crazy. They removed my shit. That is wild. Yeah, they removed mine because I responded to this. I responded to this. So, and I'll just say it was simple. I just said delete this shit. That was basically what I said. But then they came back later. This was like a week after the fact and said, hint, it's not a comic book. ... But you know what? Nobody fucking cared because they are still eating their shit up right here. Embarrassing. Oh my God. Have you no shame?
Nope.
No, they don't actually. Valiant could have been one of the greats, but y'all decided to turn to AI. Truly pathetic. I'm just saying, man. I'm not making this shit up. Oh, wait,
but also like nothing good enough.
They scared of Baba Yaga. Man, you're right. Apparently. I thought maybe it was just I thought it was just talk. I thought it was just people just being funny, but apparently I am the Baba Yaga of the comics industry. That's crazy work. That is crazy work right there, man. Can't make that shit up. And I want to be clear on something. In case anyone is wondering whether or not I did actually say something to them on Instagram. As a matter of fact, I most certainly did. I said my piece. I said my piece to them and gave them the business just like anybody else. So yeah, they hid my shit. They either hid it, deleted it, or something. I can't speak to which. I can't speak to which one. Unless because as I'm looking at it now, I see like all the comments that were there before. I see all of the other comments there. Like mine has been stricken. And they haven't posted much since then. They posted something else. They posted a Ninjak. They posted a Ninjak meme. And they posted this. A post celebrating Dan Abnett. And they did this today, like 4 hours earlier. So this is all they have done. This is all they got. So they, apparently, and even the people they were responding to on their posts, it was only people that like were excited about what they were doing. Those only people that you actually see like replies from Valiant on. Disgusting. Apparently, wait a minute. He says he is here. So here, let me tell him to jump in my waiting room, nigga.
Well, here, do this.
Yeah. What's up?
Since you guys have been on this, and you know me in comics these days, I've not been following it, and I'm gonna be here just being like, oh damn, yeah, you're right. Damn, what?
You good? Well,
let's swap. He takes my spot. Boom.
Cool. That'll work. Because we actually don't have an active like 3-person thing right now. That's not a reaction thing, I think. So yeah. When I see him, and I'll swap you out. I'll swap you both in and out. And there he is. So yeah, boom. Robo.
Love y'all. Bye.
Peace, nigga. Hey, what's up, JP?
Yo, at some point I need to meet that man because he is glorious.
Oh man, no, that's the homie right there. Robo's the best. He's the best of us. So real quick, ladies, gentlemen, imbies, we are joined today by JPenumbra, not Leftface. I'm actually gonna cover that up. We haven't baked into the thing. But here, let's do this. I'm gonna make a shape. Can I make a shape? Can I do that? Am I allowed? Here, we're gonna make a.
I mean, it's your show. You should be able to make a shape.
Yeah, we're gonna make a shape. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make a shape. Don't y'all worry about it. Stop worrying about the fuck I'm doing, y'all. Here, there we go. Bam. We're gonna do that. Yeah, look at that. See, that's how we do. See, look how we roll here on the Nerds of Culture podcast. We said, fuck it. We're doing it live. Stop worrying about it. So here, let me get this. Let me get you on here, and boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Look, and I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up.
I appreciate you.
You about to get the you about to get the good treatment. You about to get the good treatment right here. Look at that. Man. Look, we gonna take care of you, man. We're gonna take care of you. Man, right here. Let me get a little. Yeah, let me get that. Boom. Look at that right there. Yeah, nigga. Boom. Look at that here. Let me go. Boom, boom, and then we just go drop it right there. We're just gonna drop it like it's hot. We're gonna drop it like it's hot, just right there. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. Professional as fuck, boy. Professional as fuck. You know, I can't. You know what? Because I'm just so used to just always seeing you. How you doing?
Man, today has been a trip. There's been like there was a bomb drop while you've been live, so we'll have to discuss that afterwards. Instagram's on going off right now, so you go
really.
You know that one brother that we talked about that was saying some things that I had to seek consult about. He finally spoke his mind. So apparently he did a 4 or 5 part video series. So that's gonna cause some contention.
This is why niggas need to stop focusing on us and like go get jobs. Go get jobs, like for real, my guy. Like stop bullshitting. But no, for those who are wondering, For those who are wondering, we got the homie JPenumbra in the building. Matter of fact, I'm gonna add something to this because I just realized you have an underscore in your
On
thing.
Instagram, yeah. On
Oh,
YouTube,
is
it's
it
a 3 instead of an E because like everywhere else,
okay?
it's the right. For some reason, even though it's not active, Instagram won't give me my name. It's annoying. And then there's some random dude on YouTube who has my name and he won't give it to me. So I'm having to deal with that.
That is crazy work right there. I don't like it. Here, we're gonna do this. YouTube. There we go. Boom. We're gonna do it like this. This is how we roll. God damn it! And you know what? We're gonna.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Yeah. We're gonna do it like this, and then we're gonna
Live
shibling.
customization.
Dude, that's how this is the beauty of having your own shit. You can just do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know the difference. But no, like real talk, man. So we did the thing today. It's gone live. It's it's gone live. The DC blackout has begun. And I don't know if you saw this earlier. I saw it earlier and I just thought it was hilarious, so I didn't even want to change it. It's probably changed since then, but the on top of the DC blackout we had the change.org.
Yeah.
And to my understanding, we are now at
654.
Yes, 654. Okay, there you go. 45. So yeah, it's gone. It's bumped up 46 now. It's steadily rising. So I'm 100% here for it. Here, I'm gonna go here, and you can y'all can see it right here, right quick. Yeah, you'll see what's popping. Y'all see what's going on over here. But yes, people are getting with it. We got 360 people that signed it literally just today. So there you go. Like we're out here doing the thing. Don't say we ain't. And now it's time to get down to the nut cutting because I think this is something that's been going for a while. I would forgive a lot of people who are not familiar. Like if you're thinking like, oh, this is kind of so sudden. When did this happen? This has been building for months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it really, if you want to be honest, years, but more specifically months in regards to us. And JP, would you like to tell the people like what's like, how all this came together, how DC Blackout came together?
Basically, it was when I first originally had popped off when Nicholas Draper Ivy announced Batman Static Beyond, and I had been really angry. I said, black folks don't care about static. But then I sat down and listened to a lot of individuals. They're like, look, we didn't know Milestone Returns happened. We didn't know that was a thing. We would have supported it. Like some people were real ignorant and said they didn't want to read, period. But I was like, okay, whatever. But like there were some people who genuinely said they didn't know. But so I started to do more research to understand. I started to understand the PR behind it all and how like Reggie and Dennis did real dirty when it comes to that. So I started to look more into it, and it got to a point where I realized that my pull list was looking real raggedy, where I was like, I ain't seen a black book come across my desk in a hot minute besides like the miniseries that I have been getting. And it was me finally looking at it and being like, I Am Batman is the last black ongoing I've had in my pull list. So I did the math and realized we had been around like 970 days. So then I made my first video, and then I did the 1,000 days video with a bunch of collaborators. And then that like started to make some conversation hit where people started to say 1,000 days and whatnot. But then all the drama happened in February where we all kind of united against a common threat. And that brought together now the BCA. And that was when it was like, you know what? Maybe we should rebrand this. And I took a page from the Oscars and was like, you know what? Let's just label it DC So White, call it what it is. Because the more I looked into this, the more I was just like, there's no way. Because originally before we like the basketball ones, we said it was 10 books, 10 ongoings. But then we figured out, okay, Terrific counted, and then Azrael counted to 12. But it was like 12 books in 50 years. As you would say, is diabolical. Like it blew my mind. So it was just like we tried to just have it be a campaign where we raised awareness. We were hoping at some point Snyder would respond, and And like Snyder hasn't responded, Lee hasn't responded, no one said anything publicly. So it's just like, look, if you're not going to announce something, if you're not going to speak on the fact that you have failed the community, then we're going to do something drastic. And now it's like, all right, cool. We're going to keep being respectful about the conversation. We're not just going to be like, hey, yo, do you dirty or say this. Even you very eloquently said in your video, like, we're not going to call you racist. We're calling you risk averse. We're calling you ignorant to the problem. And it's like, if you can't understand that y'all are sitting on piles of money with absolute Batman, maybe you should like rectify some of your past issues a little bit. Let's fix some of the problems. But apparently crickets. And it's like, now we have to open the floodgates. And surprisingly, there's been a good amount of people who have stood on business today. Like, some people were sending me screenshots of League of Comic Geeks. Some people were like straight up just reposting and really down with it. Some people said like, hey, I'm broke as it is. I can't even afford comics, but I'll repost your stuff. And I'm like, hey, I'll take that. Like, that's something. So it definitely has been, yeah, that's a win. Like, you helping. So it's like, it's very interesting to see some of the reactions. I was posting some of the interesting reactions in the group chat. I was just like,
oh yeah,
like it just some people want to force me to respond, but I'm not going to do it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's been a lot of ignorance that I've personally seen. I've seen a lot of ignorance. I've seen people saying some of the dumbest shit I think I've heard in recent memory. And you know what? Somebody brought up something, and I kind of want to do this just as a way to kind of like show some solidarity as well, but also to kind of highlight how we can all be just a little bit better, you know, in regards to, you know, I guess for lack or want of a better way to put it, how to support the industry, how to support all the comic shops, how to I guess stand on business more or less. Because people were asking me like, hey, so like what should I get in lieu of some of these books, like what should I be picking up instead? Because one of the things that came up was that and you and I talked about this just kind of between us, that there are people who work at DC Comics that brothers, sisters, so on and so forth, that are going to be affected by this, obviously.
Most definitely.
And and that it sucks. Hate it.
Yeah.
Not a fan of it. But I was one of the people, me both, were talking about how we see other avenues for people to go down if they want to support the people who have who are part of this, who do have books, how do we go on to support those people. And one of the things I kept trying to tell folks is that you have to remember a lot of these creatives, they do in fact have other books. Most have other books that they work on that you might want to maybe want to take a look at. For me personally, as I said in my video, I kind of dance around. My dance card is all over the place. In terms of comics, I get a little bit of everything. I get a little bit of everything. So, like I said, you're gonna see a bunch of Marvel, a bunch of Image, a bunch of Dynamite, shit like that, stuff that I fuck with personally. Like here, I'll pull this up and just to kind of show you kind of where my head is at. And what I fuck with personally. Let's see. Can I pull it up here? Yeah, boom. There we go. League of Comic Geeks. League the Comic Geeks. I'm gonna zoom this in just a little bit so we can kind of have like some bigger pictures, because I know we got some people out there don't see good. And here I'm also gonna paste this in here too, because this will be a reference. There we go. Bam. Look at that. Look how we roll here. See, we do everything live. Everything live. We do everything live, man. Just this is how we roll here. So right here, this is this week's findings. You can see like here, I have got Escape, which is a Rick Remender series. Really good shit. Kind of an alternate history told through anthropomorphic characters. Exquisite Corpses. The GOAT, James Tynan IV out here just, handling business. You see, you actually see Farrell here twice because I get the horror movie. I get the horror movie variants all the time. You see Red Roots, Thundercats, Silverhawks, Thunderhawks. You see Void Rivals down here. That's my pull. That's my pull this week. You go through and like I think as far as like solicits go, I think when I looked earlier, I think I could go almost as far as like September. But like I said, I got Comics the Magazine on here, Cyclops, Godzilla, Power Rangers, Radiant Black, She-Spawn, Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant, the final issue thereof, because that shit's a fucking miniseries, not an ongoing.
That's a whole other conversation.
Whole other talk right there. That I could say. Where's another one? Daredevil. Got Daredevil, Fall of the House of Slaughter. Another Tynan joint. Ghost Pepper. That's a friend of the channel, Ludo Lullaby. Got Mask. First issue. Space Ghost. Speed Racer. That's a man. It's gonna be a double feature David Pepos week.
Love that man.
Yeah, got Gene Ewan Yang out here with the Ninja Turtles, and of course.
There's a brand new #1 that everyone can go pick up next week from Invader Comics, The Devil in the Herd.
You know what?
I backed the Kickstarter for that.
Here, let's do this. So you said let's do this. Invader.
Look, the writer and artist, Caitlin Wendell, she's on TikTok. She's been promoting the book. She had it on Kickstarter, and now it's coming to your local comic book shop. This is a brand new series that you can go pick up and support and like show that you are interested in new stories. It's cowboy horror. Like, why would y'all not be down with that? A Western horror comic.
I'm just typing Invader, see if I can get it to come up on here. I'm not. Where'd it go?
It was on. If you pull up next week, it's on next week's.
It's on. It's on. That's right. It's on that. Duh. Here, let's do this. New comics. Next week. We'll probably have to go down a little bit.
I also put it in the group chat if you need it.
Bet my man's right there. But yeah, dude, like.
Or even right there, the only the Savage are left is a brand new book.
Yeah,
from,
this right here.
Old dude.
Yeah,
right there from Zach Kaplan. You can go read.
Yeah, here, let me.
And Dark Horse is trying to unionize, so you doing like right by them too. So like,
yeah, that's true.
A great time.
Well, I mean, because the thing is, like, Dark Horse, they're going through some shit. We were literally just talking about that shit. Like, Dark Horse is literally going through some shit. I'm like, bro, what are we doing, man? What is happening over there, Dark Horse? But you know what? Here, we'll get that. We'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that right quick. Actually, I want to see some variants. I need to see some variants real quick. Man, I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Because Zach Kaplan sent me a package about that, and I was really impressed by how the art was looking.
I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of want that too. Let me get back up in here. But yeah, like I'm just saying, man, kind of going through like a lot of this shit. Yeah, I need people to understand that. Yeah,
right there.
Bam. There we go. So yeah, this. Let's go ahead and. Well, I need
and
to
like Invader is the same company that has the Digger from T.S. Luther.
Yep.
Like they're putting out great work. They're giving you new innovative ideas in the same way Ignition is. So it's like you definitely can be reaching out to these new publishers, trying new different books. The other half has been like my favorite new indie book that I found from Ignition. Like the ability to move away from the cape shit for a little bit. Try some new stuff, or if you're gonna go to Image, you can still read cape shit because Kirkman's still cooking with stuff. So it's like you still have options.
I was gonna say, like, you can literally here. Let me see. I want to see. There's something else I saw because I think there's another series that I saw like on the horizon. I think it might be further down the road, is what I'm thinking. Narco. That's another good one. Narco's another good book. You should be.
I'm about to say, like Ben 10 #2 comes out in 2 weeks. You could be picking up. Like, there's plenty of stuff you could be reading right now. Mask #1 comes out in 2 weeks from Image. If you want to hop into Mask, like. So many great books you can be reading right now.
Those Disney books have been hitting. Friend of the channel, James III. This is his shit right here. This is for those who wonder, we've had James on to talk about the book, but James, that's the homie right there. That's a 1,000,000% the homie. There's so many books out there. Here, I want to go to. There was something else. There was another thing that had popped up. Oh, right here. Tessina. That's that's the homie right there. TJ. That's TJ Sterling right there. Ray Comics. That's right there. That's a Black Indie title right there. You could be up on that. Deep off on that. And I would also say, look, got enough. James Tynion strikes again.
Man,
with Department of Truth. And I want to say, Buffy.
Heck, if you need more Kelly Thompson in your life, Buffy's coming out.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of options for y'all.
Yeah, Angel, and I think Angel is like 2 or 3. Yeah, I think it's 2 months after this. Yeah, I think it's 2 months after this is when Angel's gonna drop, also by Kelly Thompson. So, like I said, man, you could also be checking out Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre. It is as weird as it fucking sounds. Like I said,
I heard that and was so confused. Like, I was like, what in the world?
It's a thing. Don't you worry about it, man. It's a thing. That's all you need to know. That is all you need to know.
That's why Mark London will like forever have my respect, because he'll greenlight the weirdest ideas and they'll all be bangers every time.
Every fucking
I love
time.
him for that.
Every fucking time. Here, I want to see what else we got. Yeah, like I said, more Turtles. Turtles still popping off. G.I. Joe popping off. Let's see here. Oh, Hammer Fist. That's another one. Hammer Fist, another book that I would recommend. It looks like it's gonna be pretty fucking baller. And like I said, just there's so much good shit out there. There's so much good shit out there. But the reality is, as JP said earlier, we've got a problem. Or more specifically, DC has a problem. They have a metric ton of books, and yet they do nothing with any of their Black characters. And really,
there ain't no melanin.
And you know what? And while I know that like we haven't really spoken on this like 100%, but here's the thing: if you think that they're not representing us, they're representing like you think they're not representing Black people. Like if you're someone who let's speak in sick Negro terms. If you're a sick Negro who thinks that we're wrong, that DC represents us all the time, or that it doesn't matter, well, honestly, just leave, because I got nothing for you. But like if you're a non-white person, if you're one of my Latin fam, if you're one of my Asian fam, you're indigenous fam, any other non-white other than Black, if you're in that category, let me be very clear when I say this. You think Black people complaining about getting less? Guess what? Y'all should be more mad than we are, because y'all get even less. Like, Black people get 3% of DC's time when it comes to ongoing series in main continuity. If you think that we're out of pocket for bitching about that, y'all get less than that. Y'all don't even get 3%. Like we get 3%. We get like 3%.
I'm just saying, there's a reason why in the other history of the DC universe, John Ridley chose to highlight Katana and Renee Montoya, because Spanish folks and Asian folks ain't doing much better at DC. I'm just saying.
No, they're not. As a matter of fact, I crunched the numbers on this shit. Black superheroes make up 3% of the ongoing titles of DC Comics. Asians make up less. Like, the number of Asian comics is so much smaller that it's not even defined as, like, it's just less than 3% or less than 2%. Like, it's like a number minus. Like, it is that little. Same goes for Latino characters. Same goes. First of all, I'm not going to bring up indigenous characters because they're not even in the conversation. They're not even in the conversation. And that is embarrassing to me. That is absolutely embarrassing to me. And I'm going to say it again. And I think this is something that, JP, you and I both talked about this. We have both dealt with this. There are people that are going to say, well, you're just begging. We're not begging.
Because here's my biggest problem when people say that. Yeah, when people say like we're begging, let me ask you this: how is it begging for DC for asking DC to actually give books a chance before they're canceled? How is it begging for them to actually be transparent about sales numbers or to actually value digital in a digital age? Like the amount of times that I've seen people, like I remember when Green Arrow got canceled, because you and I harped on the Green Arrow thing like so much, where Scott Snyder was like, hey guys, it was because of sales.
It was
And
sales.
He didn't explain how sales work. He straight up said, he just said sales. And so many individuals were like, what do you mean, Scott? I bought the book digitally. I bought the book in trade. What do you mean? And he sat there and just said nothing. And it's like, look, you have a fan base. You have individuals who don't have local comic book stores by them. Or you have fans who, I hear from people, like, apparently there's shops like Midtown that don't actually allow you to pre-order. There's different shops that tell you that you have to have a specific amount of books in your pull list just to pre-order something. There's shops that don't let you pre-order at all. Like we were talking to Dreamer about that, where his shop doesn't let him pre-order. And I'm like, how are you able to gauge what your customers want or what they specifically have a variant cover in mind that they want to? So it's like I sit there and think about it, and I'm just like, how can you say that we're begging when we're actually out here pointing out all the flaws with the system and exposing how the argument that black books don't sell makes sense? It's like, I feel like that white woman from the one meme where it's like receipts, timelines, like it's all this stuff
Every
here
time
that everyone's like not been paying attention to, because y'all want to live in this idea that black books have always just been in the gutter. And it's like, just like Joe said there, where it's like the idea of you taking Static, Virgil Hawkins, the breakout star of Milestone, because originally, like we know this, they wanted Hardware to be the Iron Man, the Batman of the universe, and be the focal point, which, as you can see, that makes me a little sad that never happened. But I can like vehemently say that Static is the amazing Spider-Man of Milestone.
Yes.
And y'all just put that boy on a team and said that was enough.
Crazy.
That's a bad look right there.
It's crazy. It's crazy work. And I want to point out something too, because for me, and I've been saying this for a long time, you should not be able to hold characters hostage. I do not think you should be allowed to hold. You know, some people might disagree with that, but I don't think you should be allowed to hold characters hostage, because what they do is, and they're diabolical for this. They're so diabolical for this. What DC will do is they will hold on. They will hold on to those characters. They won't do anything with them. They'll just hold on to them, say, yep, we have these characters. Yes, we have Mr. Terrific. And they will love to parade that character around during February or like for some like, you know, accolades or whatever. But I want to share something. This is I don't have I know JP, you had asked me about this t-shirt, and I'm so sad to tell that it's a t-shirt that I don't think you can find anymore because I've never been able to find it. But I'm gonna show this image. I'm gonna zoom this in. I haven't zoomed in all the way. I only have it zoomed in because I actually there's two shirts. There's a Marvel version and there's a DC version. And this was beautiful. Like, it was a Facebook ad that I got like years ago. Like when I'm talking crazy. Like 8 or 9 years ago. But it was a Facebook ad, and it was like they had two shirts, and it was like all of Marvel's black heroes on one side, and you go to the other side, they had the other shirt that was all of DC's black heroes. This is why I am always very fucking angry when I saw shit like what Eric Larson said, trying to claim that there's not that many black heroes and, you know, all of them suck or whatever the fuck he said. Not exactly what he said, but it was pretty fucking close to it. But like, I was like, dude, all these characters in here, all these characters could highlight books. Right here, you got Nubia. You got fucking Kid Flash, the Wallace West Junior.
The race change that failed.
Yeah, and dude, the one that honestly should have been Money in the fucking Bank, but like They fucked
see,
it off.
It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad to this day because genuinely, all they had to do because like, and I blamed Dio and the way they botched the opening of the New 52 because that whole let's keep all the Robins thing and let's not figure out what Teen Titans shit is canon messed them up because all they had to do is just be like, here's Robin, Wonder Girl, Tempest, Roy, and Wally, and then conveniently Wally's black and leave it alone. All they had to do, and they were like, nah, Nightwing's here, but like we'll slowly introduce Wally as black. And I was like, you just messed up the whole thing right
It was
there. Like,
they screwed it off. They screwed it off. But like you look here, look at all these black characters. Cyborg's back there. Vixen's back there. Got the Signal. Got Batwing. Hardware. Mr. Terrific. Got Jenny. Got Jenny Ognos right there. Got Access. What's going on over here? Got the fucking Crimson Avenger right here. Crazy work. Crazy work. Look at this. Got Karen back here. Bumblebee. Just back here.
50th anniversary is this year, and she ain't got nothing going on. Make it make sense.
Ain't got a book. She also wait. I want to see some because I don't see Mal on here. Or maybe they got him in some. Maybe they got him in a different fit, but I don't see. I don't see Mal on here. So I ain't gonna lie. That's a flag.
Hell, Tanya Spears. Where the hell is Tanya Spears been? That's what I want to know.
Haven't seen her since fucking Deathstroke. I haven't seen her since fucking Deathstroke.
I think the last time we saw her was in the background of Shazam Future State. Was the last time we saw that poor girl.
Yeah, I think I want to say you're correct on that. And like I say, you got Static, you got Jon Stewart, got Steel, got Black Lightning, got the kids right there. Thunder and Lightning, got Firestorm back there. That's Steel too, in case anyone's wondering who this giant motherfucker is in the background. That's Natasha Irons. That's the second.
I still say they need to find a different name for her. That way she can like be on her own. Because Steelworks bothers me, and it's like you can't find another metal to call her, like something else. Like you can't call her like Iron Woman because of like Riri and stuff like that. But y'all can find something. There's so many metals out there. You can do something. Like
they need to find something that, like, honestly, I also don't like how both of these characters get wrapped up in the legacy of like Citizen and Commander Steel either, because that's a whole other debacle that most people don't pay attention to. You got Val Zod chilling up in here. Got Rocket, Icon.
My man Aquaman.
Yeah, got the Aquaman. I will say there's the one character that I wasn't 100% certain on was this motherfucker Empress. There you go. Done. Right there.
That poor girl has been abandoned ever since Young Justice graduation day. She had like
I forgot about graduation day.
Well, like
That's
she had
crazy.
a couple scenes. I think she was in Infinite Crisis with Mossy Meadows because like Johns put Mossy Meadows from Teen Titans the animated series into Infinite Crisis with her, and then they got took out, and we never saw that poor girl ever again. Like she's been gone for so many years.
I gotta look up something. I gotta look up something now. I gotta look up something because now my blackness will not allow me.
And like what's crazy is like Todd Knock like really drew her like authentically looking black too, and it bothers me that she's just been forgotten. Anita Fight has just been forgotten to time,
bro,
and it bothers me so much.
I'm trying to see if I can find last appearance. Hold on, wait, bro.
I don't even think she's been in like okay. So apparently she was in a background shot of Dark Crisis, but there's no picture.
Yeah, but there's no. And honestly, I don't trust that because I can't tell you how many times I've looked at books and they say like, oh, there's so and so characters in this book, and it's incorrect. Like
it's barely a second. Like I was bitching and moaning about how much I hate Superboy Prime. And like because of what he did to Panther. And someone was like, well, wasn't Panther in this Justice League Unlimited issue recently? Girls in like one shot, like running down a hallway in the Watchtower. I'm like,
get that shit out of my face, bro. Man, bro.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Man, get that bullshit. I ain't studying y'all with that shit. Fuck off with that shit. No, because I remember when I was doing some research for a Marvel character, there were people who were saying, oh, this character showed up in XYZ, this book, and that book. And when I looked in those books, the character was not there. The character was not there. It was another black character that someone had confused for that character.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was like, bruh, so now you're saying we all look alike. That's wild work, my boy. My boy.
See, like now I want to buy Empress's first like appearance because it's Young Justice 4. Now I want to buy it just to be petty.
That's dude. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a little tight right now because I feel like once again, we have so many characters. And I want to be clear on something. Because we already just said this too. That's not even the full list of characters that DC has at their disposal. That's just some of them. Like this, this is not an exhaustive list of every black characters. Because I think I looked it up. I think it said there were somewhere in the neighborhood of like anywhere between 150 to 250 black characters.
Something like that.
Ranging from like now, granted, not all of those characters are gonna like be premier characters, but like case in point, Bloodwind is not on here.
Do you know what I would do for like Rodney Barnes or somebody who has like
get a hold
really
of Bloodwind?
Like, bro, make it like this is the one time I'll even say this. Give me DC Black Label Bloodwind, and I shell out for it. I would halt the boycott for 5 minutes just to go get that shit.
Just be like, hey, wait a minute, where's my hat?
Like flag on the play. Like we gonna have to make a compromise for 2 seconds.
Wait a minute. Go have me walking in the LCS
like that's a dream book right there where you make I'll have to cross picket lines for 2 seconds. Like, hey, yo.
Hey, no, man. Wait, what you mean? Wait, what you say? Look, wait a minute. Wait, here's my card, sir. Yeah, go ahead and swipe that right quick. I haven't really advertised this. I haven't advertised this, but like one of my exercises I gave myself in terms of like a writing exercise is I sat down. I picked 8 black superheroes at DC that I thought you could tell some really, really good stories, like characters that I know unequivocally could carry a solo title. Unequivocally. Okay. And obviously, I mean, I picked some of the obvious ones. Black Lightning, duh, because he has before. Vixen, duh, because she can. Steel, Mr. Terrific, Crimson Avenger. I picked Nubia. That's another like kind of obvious one. Shit like that. Like I didn't pick any milestone characters. I said because I wanted to make a point. I
have the ultimate pitch that I'm gonna give this away to whoever wants to make, because not only would it would make white boys hate by it just to see what the result is, but I know black folks would go wild for it. Curtis Metcalf, Mr. Terrific, and Steel. All creating like the DC equivalent of like the Black Illuminati from Marvel, and their whole mission is to like World War Hulk Batman, like where you straight up like the whole mission is because we know they're smarter than Batman, but the idea of them making contingency plans for Batman because they're tired of his nonsense, like Mr. Terrific goes, damn, this man really avoided the heart of the apocalypse and had his own spinoff. I need to shut his ass down.
Yeah, no, give it to me. Put it in my. I'll cry. Like, look, what was that motherfucker? What was that reverend's name? Would have tried to end the Target boycott early. I'll do that shit. I'll be like, all right, y'all. They gave us what we wanted. Y'all shut the fuck up, y'all. No. They good now. I swear. But no, I took Bloodwind. That was the one I put the most love into. And I don't want to give too much of this away for free, but
no,
I'll just say this. I came up with an idea for a Bloodwind story to explain, or not really explain, but point a finger at why this man has been absent from DC Comics, and also bring this dude back and make him a Superman level character, but for the magic spectrum, put this dude in a position where he could literally be the Superman of magic in the DC universe. Make him a linchpin of magic in that universe, but also set him up to not only be that premier character, but also to connect and tie him to other characters that are already pre-existing in the DCU, but also introduce some new characters that could also kind of pad the ranks a little bit for his corner of things. Characters that would not be running off with everybody else. We're not trying to bolster the Teen Titans or Young Justice or nothing. But we're literally giving this man a building around him, because that's the thing about Bloodwind people don't remember. Bloodwind literally has no one. Bloodwind is literally just he's when you want to talk about the only characters he is ever seen hanging out with are other members of the fucking Justice League. That's the only time you ever see him hanging around.
When's the last time Bloodwind was in a book?
That's a good goddamn question. Shit, I know he's been in something relatively recent, just because I've seen some more recent depictions of him, but it's not by much.
Apparently he was in Lazarus Planet a while back.
If he was, it was not for long. It had to have been a cameo.
I always forget Lazarus Planet even happened. I'm gonna keep it a whole omnibus with you.
That's for real.
Happened.
Hey, for real talk. I wish a motherfucker would. They bet not. Amazing Man is another one. He's been on Justice League Unlimited. Amazing Man, I've seen him recently on Justice League Unlimited doing the same amount of nothing that Marilyn Moonlight is doing.
And you know what's wild is that Jeff, I forget it was there Jeff Lemire, or there was a point where somebody had a really cool thing where they wanted to talk about Amazing Man, and then that book never went forward or something, and I was like, what happened? There was an idea here to talk about Amazing Man, and it was it didn't happen. There was this really cool shot that I saw where Amazing Man was kind of pulling the Captain America and punching Hitler, and we never got anything with that, and I'm like, what happened? What happened?
That right there, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, that one's I don't know what happened there. I wish I knew what the fuck happened there. Real quick, I do want to hit some super chats, because we do got a couple here. We got two.
Sure. And then I gotta dip out. I gotta make an appearance somewhere else real quick.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta do your thing. You gotta do your thing. So we're gonna wrap up here. Yeah. We got one right here. It says Comic Crackle with the 489 says supporting two goats. We appreciate you. Thank you. And we got Ed Boy in the cut with 2 says, not gonna lie, taking absolute Wonder Woman off my pull hurt real bad. Trust me.
But you can go buy Buffy though. So
you can go buy Buffy though. Yeah. You can still go get that. Hey, Buffy and Angel is gonna be lit. I promise you. Trust me on that shit. That's real talk right there. But I just want to say that if you have not done so already, go follow JPenumbra. You can go follow him on YouTube. Go follow him, everywhere. Just look up JPenumbra. And Maverick, go follow everybody else. Go follow Captain Diesel's Dojo. Go follow my boy Orange Phoenix Media. Jesus, can't talk. Go follow Zella and Dreamer, because Dr. Kill Ignite. We are all out here fighting the good fight, trying to raise awareness. Go do the thing.
I will say this: there was a lot of white allies that pulled up today that I was very impressed by. There was a lot of white allies that pulled up today, and I think the best. I want to give a special shout out to the person who won the Smart White Man Award today was my man Marcus over at Not So Funny Books, because even if he because he even says I'm not going to give my opinion on this, but here's the thing: nobody asked for my opinion, so go check it out, make up your own mind. And I was like, if more white people would do this, if more white people would just ride their lane and just give a little bit of spotlight, things would be so much better. And we could actually have conversations. It would be great. Real. So Not So Funny Books over on Instagram and TikTok. Yes. Marcus, he definitely wins the Smart White Man Award for the day.
Please, and thank you. But yeah, man, dude, go do your thing, man. Go do your thing,
All
Pimp,
right, man.
'cause
I gotta go highlight because someone else wanted me to highlight the campaign. So I will be back a different day. I would love to come back for this. Once you build a 3-person thing, we all can have a get together one of these days.
Yes.
But I appreciate you having me, dog. I will talk to you
Dude,
later. Maybe
anytime,
some
man.
DVD.
I got you. All right, y'all, man. Shout out to JPenumbra. Y'all go follow my boy. Y'all go follow my boy over there. Go follow me, like I said, YouTube, TikTok, pretty much everywhere. Go follow him, man. He's good. He's good peoples, man. He's good peoples. The last piece of business. We have an indie game recommendation. We got to get into it. We're going to get into the indie game rec of the week.
Let's keep it 100. Species Unknown by Wanda Dev Studio feels like somebody put Alien Isolation in a blender, added in a little Lethal Company, sprinkled in some Phasmophobia-style panic, and made a well-optimized Unreal Engine 5 powered smoothie. Honestly, the result is one of the more entertaining indie co-op horror games floating around right now. That said, I'm the Elite X1, here to chop it up with you about this week's indie gem. In Species Unknown, you and up to 3 others play mercenaries boarding abandoned spacecraft for contracts that immediately go wrong in the worst possible ways. Some missions have you scavenging resources and extracting data, and the other might have your entire team on an extermination mission. Regardless of the various contracts available, you'll be sprinting through dark hallways while some nightmarish alien specimen is speed running through the ventilation system trying to catch you or your teammates slipping. The first thing the game nails is atmosphere. The maps are dark, industrial, and covered in that retro sci-fi grime that just screams something unspeakable happened here. Lighting is excellent, but the sound design is what really gets under your skin. Tiny noises suddenly become terrifying. A distant clang, a vent creaking overhead, footsteps that definitely aren't your teammates. The game constantly makes you paranoid before anything even attacks, and when the creatures finally show up, instant panic and chaos. What makes the enemies work is they don't just mindlessly charge at players. Some react to sound, some pressure your team psychologically, and others feel designed specifically to punish overconfidence. You see, upon entering the mission area, your squad must deduce or identify which one of the game's 6 alien specimens is stalking about in the shadows. Each one very different, requiring unique tactics to survive. That bit of phasmophobia deduction and enemy variance is why even after a few successful runs, you never quite feel safe exploring the maps. The pacing is also really smart. Species Unknown understands that good horror needs quiet moments before everything collapses. And unlike a lot of indie horror games that are basically haunted house simulators, there's actually teamwork involved here. You're balancing equipment slots, completing objectives, planning escape routes, and constantly deciding whether splitting up like the Mystery Inc. game or staying together is the best idea, which usually goes straight to shite once the monster pulls off a jump scare and everyone develops a very strong sense of self-preservation while screaming over prox chat. Tension, teamwork, panic, and complete chaos. It's scary without trying too hard, strategic without becoming exhausting, and messy in all the right places. This game creates memorable stories between the friends who play it together. It feels like a blend of survival horror, tactical teamwork, and complete panic attacks wrapped in flickering sci-fi hallways. At the price point of only $10 or less, you'd be hard-pressed to find another survival horror experience that matches the quality of Species Unknown. Out now on Steam.
All right, that is our indie game recommendation of the week. Shout out to the Elite X1 for hooking it up. Always out here dropping W recommendations. That's actually what I'm going to be taking a look at because you had me at you had me at the phasmophobia and the co-op vibes. But yeah, that's the show, y'all. We came, we saw, we conquered. And I think that I think next week, yeah, we'll get into the Spider Noir of it all. That'll be a thing. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing Spider Noir. There'll probably be something else that I might be forgetting that we'll probably talk about as well. And we'll definitely get JPenumbra back on to talk about the DC Blackout, and we'll definitely be talking about it some more this Saturday on the Blerd Cave. It'll most likely come up. We'll be spreading more word about it. Don't forget about the change.org. And I'll try to remember to place that. Actually, let's go ahead and do that now. Let me do it now, damn it. I'll place that in the description. I'll put the change.org and the DC So White website. I'm gonna put all that stuff in the description for this. So don't worry, it will be present for you. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. And of course, we have also got LoreCon. Don't forget about LoreCon. That will be this September. It'll be the 26th and 27th. 26th and 27th of September. I'll be there. I'll be there hanging out. If you want to drop in, y'all want to meet up or anything like that, you will know where to find me. I'm still actually meant to do it not that way, but here, let me do it this way. Here, let's try it like this. Where is here? Let's do it like this. There it is. Bam. There we go. LoreCon will be happening. Go check it out. It will be a thing. You'll have such a great time there, I promise you. Got some pretty awesome stuff to be going on. We're gonna have panels. We're gonna have all of the stuff and the things. Here, I'm gonna move this over here so y'all can see a little bit better. Bam, look at that. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And of course, I will be there. You guys will be there. It's going to be a good time. So yeah, make sure to tune in for that. And yeah, that's all I got. I got nothing else. So for Robo of Left Face TV and JPenumbra of Comics Unmasked and the BCA Black Comic Alliance, I'm the Blerd Without Fear. And DC Comics,
We coming for you, nigga!